I'm just gonna check all yours real quick. So, Lorian, say something.
Hey, can you hear me? How do you guys sound?
You sound great. I'm just gonna adjust your levels on my end. Nick, say something.
No, I don't wanna.
All right, Martin.
Right.
And Basilica.
Test.
Ivan.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
None for you. No need for a session recap. We can just start right off from where we were last. Picking up from combat, I did update the map. Let me guys know if there's any problems with vision. But we would be over yonder. Continuing off combat from turn order. We left off when Strahd took his turn to charm Irina, turning her into an ally. On his turn, he then moves once again to face through the tower walls, ending up out of the range of your Shield Guardian, Martin. So if you wish for the Shield Guardian to take an attack... Sorry, not Martin, Ivan.
He's moving up. Yeah, the Shield Guardian will do it. Let me see if I can roll it. Last time we were having problems.
Nice. I think I fixed it.
Nah, still nothing. But it will do it with the Maze of Disruption. So.
Sure, I can open its sheet then, and Saint Mercurius thigh bone.
Yes.
For an attack against Strahd. Do forgive me if it's a little. I did press to roll it. I'm gonna press 1 and see how bad the lag is, and if it's really bad, because that was a whole 10-15 seconds there. I might ask my sister to get off the internet. 12 to hit. Strahd unfortunately misses as he phases through while standing up on the side of the wall like so, and then stepping into it to phase through. He vanishes from vision, ending his turn there. From
music, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
for sure, dude. I'm just worried that it might crash again if I stream. So let me know if there's any issues.
You can just not have it.
No, I think it should be fine. It is streaming now. Let me know if there's any issues. If there's, it shouldn't have any lag on my end because it's hosted by Discord. Alrighty then, still maintaining concentration because the attack missed. The last of the shards go in for their attack. Thankfully, not striking you guys as you were down. Remind me, when you recovered your HP, you were still prone on the ground, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
If they didn't move, yeah, they're still prone.
Okay, fair enough. So one set of shards is going to attack you, Vasilka, and you're prone, meaning that attack is at disadvantage for it.
I'm not prone.
I thought you dropped dead.
No, I didn't drop.
Alright.
No, I think it was me.
Yeah, the ones that are prone are Savik and Ramirez.
Fair enough. So it's going to be a second set of strikes. The first hits for 10, missing, and the second... Yeah, I'll be back in like 5 seconds. I'm going to ask my sister to get off the internet because I think it's her hogging it. 1 second.
Yeah. Also, like, the turn order is off for everyone or only for me?
I can't see it. Not sure whose turn it is.
Yeah, it was Strahd at the end, and I think next was me. That's why I'm asking.
I think we got up after knockdown. So otherwise, I would not be full size or maintaining.
Yeah, you are not full size. You
Sorry about
should
that.
have been small.
Yeah.
So, 17 does not hit you, does it, Vasilka?
Down.
No. Alright, and the last set of these shards is going to go ahead and nuisance attack the Shield Guardian, holding the thigh bone. After that, Vasilka, you're on deck. Just waiting for it to roll, really.
Yep.
22 to hit against the Shield Guardian, I believe hits. 17 AC.
Yeah,
for something. Shield Guardian is not holding on to concentration or anything, I believe, but 7 piercing damage is
No.
applied to it nonetheless.
We were saying like we don't have the turn order on. I don't know if you have it.
I do.
Okay, it's empty for us.
It's for you. Just trust me on this. It's your turn. I don't know what's going on then on you guys' turn, but I can.
Okay. Cool. No. It's okay.
Yeah. If anybody's curious for plan-wise, I'll post it on Discord in a moment.
I wonder why it never saves.
It does save. It's open on my end. I posted it in Discord. Anyway, Vasilica's turn then. What do you do?
Okay. I'm not gonna risk it. Disengage. I'm gonna dash to the Celestial Spirit, and I'm gonna take from his hand the Amulet of Ravenkind. With my bonus action, I'm gonna move around once more. I'm gonna get.
With your bonus action, you're gonna move around?
Yes. We have the oil of sleeperness, so for
No, you don't.
we can dash. Like
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Because never confirmed that. Alright, so let me put you guys on the same page here. When you identified the elixir called Broken Promise and the supposed oil of sleeperness that Ezekiel traded for a rock, I told you guys that it was one and the same. When you identified the promise, when you identified the Broken Promise potion, I told you it was mundane.
No, but the oil of sleeperness does it work like the spell or like?
It does not work because it's not
scammed.
oil of sleeperness. You were not scammed. He traded for a rock. Disrespect for disrespect. She gave you a dud.
Okay, if it's not. Okay,
I told you it was
didn't get
mundane.
that, you see?
Even before we went to the castle, I told you it was mundane.
Okay, in that case, the Shield Guardian.
Don't cheat a hag.
Yeah. Okay. It is good to know. I was not aware of that.
Makes her good
Oh, I
hair
didn't
gel
get-
though.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm gonna end my turn here.
If Ezekiel had oil of sleeperness, he would have been able to escape Strahd's grasp and everything.
Okay. In that case, I'll end my turn here.
Alright.
As now, like the Celestial Spirit goes directly after me.
Sure thing.
He's gonna fly up. We are 170, 190, 190. He's gonna get through the door while dashing. So he should be here. And he's gonna dash once more to get out of the window or of the hallway, and he's gonna start dropping to get Ezekiel. So that's 160, 40 to get here, 10 to get here. He's 70 feet away from Ezekiel. I think.
Anything else on his turn?
No, that's all. Like he dash.
Alrighty then, Javik. It's your turn.
Yeah. I had the Celestial Spirit go on the turn order. I can see his score. So whatever you did, it worked for me right there. It builds it slowly, maybe.
Do you only see the Celestial Spirit?
Yeah. You may maybe you clicked
Unfortunate.
on something, or but
No, I
okay.
just roll. I first roll for him. I have the rest of the turn initiative on my end.
Okay.
I just posted in Discord if you really need an initiative order.
This the suit of armor, is that still in its spot, like, or is that saying that's up a level or anything?
It's on your level.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes. You are below it on the stairs, but it's on your level. To
Right.
explain the maps, just in case it's not clear, I did sort of post like little titles. The map you're currently on is 170 at the bottom, 190 rising up, and that's where that
Correct.
map ends. Where Ramirez is standing, right, would be these stairs here. Does that make sense?
Okay.
If you take
Yeah,
a look
makes
at
sense.
it, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, and I'm going to use my claws on the object. Oop, my sheet closed. That's because I reloaded. But yeah, I'll do the first attack with my claws. For 27. I'm gonna assume that hits. For 13 slashing.
I believe 31 because you're flanking with Shield Guardian. That hits.
Oh, that's right.
For a total of 13 slashing damage?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah,
flavor it
13
in any
slashing.
cool way? Because that kills it.
Yeah, so as the claws just come through, he just does a wide sweep, and it just like shatters. They just kind of like go into the middle of the stairwell and just kind of float there, and then they just kind of like rain down into the bottom.
Like little raindrops of glass, they trickle down the stairs, some of them falling off the crevice into the abyss, and it's not a good 5-7 seconds before you hear them shatter in the distance.
Irina's charmed. Does she look aggressive? Is she aggressive towards us?
She
or
looks
is just
somber.
kind of
She was absolutely
Okay.
terrified at first, and now in a stupefying sort of charm, she looks somber, and then towards Strahd with this adornment, endearing glance, and then that slowly is manifesting now into a sort of a renewed terror toward you and your allies who are attacking this beloved ally of hers, who's simply like misunderstood or whatever. She's turning.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll then. I'll do one javelin throw at the other piece of glass over here. Javelin is going to go
Yeah, it hits.
for 13.
It's the
11.
second one down.
Okay,
As
cool.
the javelin.
It just pierces it through. It does the same thing. This one just falls instantly, and that javelin just sticks right into the wall. It goes in about a good foot maybe.
Neat.
After that, I'll take a little bit of movement. I don't have much to do on bonus actions. Like, could I try to shake Irina out of a stupor if she's kind of in that, or would that be an action?
How would you do that?
I'd rather just kind of look into her eyes, see if they're like glazed over, and just kind of give her a little bit of a forceful shake on the shoulder.
That's
And just kind
it's not
of
action, but that's the extent. I mean, you do that, she doesn't seem to react. This is a magical charm effect. Just shaking her doesn't seem to do. Perhaps something more might. Something more aggressive.
No, I already broke up my attacks. Then that'll be my turn then.
Alrighty then. On her turn, you see Irina's face become with renewed terror as she looks around and she says, "No, what are you doing? You're killing him! No! Give that! No!" And she goes in for the thigh bone held in the hand of the Shield Guardian in a sheer panic, trying to, with both hands, grasp it out of its grasp. To disarm it, it has to be a 2-hit first. So let's open up her sheet. Let's bear with me here 1 second. For some reason, the Shield Guardian takes priority on her on the layer because it's controlled by a player, so she's behind it at all times, and I just had to deal with that for a second there. But rolling an unarmed strike against the Shield Guardian in order to attempt to disarm him, she rolls a 5. She struggles, wastes her turn, struggling to take the thigh bone out of its grasp with all her might. That is what she's doing. Alrighty then. Outside, through the Everstorm, the clop of hooves upon stone can be heard by those of you who have a glimpse to the outside as something manifests out of the ether. Black maned with flames upon its hooves, hair and tail, with a rider upon it. Lorian, would you like to describe your character?
From the shadows engraved in wicked light of the flames of his steed comes the Dusk Elf, Strahd's right-hand man, his brother in name Rahadin.
What a bastard.
I hate you.
Fight me, bitch.
I'm gonna let you die.
Everyone PvP Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Or Lauren.
The angel is gonna stab Ezekiel on the ground, okay?
Let's make this interesting.
Kill him again.
Alrighty then.
Where exactly is he appearing from?
Right over yonder.
Oh, I see him. Okay. I do not have control of the horse, but I'm gonna move Rahadin as if he's on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Is it... When it's moving, can it switch between running and flying?
Yes. As long as you don't exceed its maximum, then yes. It can only walk as fast as it can. It can only fly as fast as it can. It cannot exceed. It cannot combine speeds. But you can mix and match. Cannot combine totals.
Right. I'm gonna have the horse run 60 feet forward and then jump in the air as it switches to begin flying, and it'll begin to dive downward. It'll fly downward 30 feet.
Alright, fair enough. Where would you like to turn to
no,
end
actually,
your turn?
Only gonna... Actually, it's gonna fly and hover like 10 feet up, so it'll be like 10 feet above where Ramirez and Javik is.
Fair enough. For the sake of this, I'm gonna put you over yonder, okay? On the same map as them, with some verticality to you. As you pass by, the celestial spirit gets an opportunity attack if it so wishes. Actually, no, because it's already flown down
below.
Off the bridge. Fair enough. Alrighty then. That is your movement, or rather your mount's movement. Your mount operating at the same time as you. Is there anything that you wish to do on your turn?
I need to reload row 20.
Yeah.
Fear not, adventurers. Your suffering will soon be over.
Just as soon as I can get my sword out of my sheath.
Exactly. Rahadin will make 2 ranged attacks. One against Javik and one against Ramirez.
Roll them one at a time.
With the poison dart.
Wow, both failed. Wow.
Good open.
I'm clicking the...
It's good to know that you feel bad about doing this.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I am clicking the attack on the sheet. It's not going through.
It is going through.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is going through.
It's going way through.
Yeah, your 2 natural ones went through, my guy. Hovering 190 feet above the chasm. You had your turn with 2 glancing darts that spark against the walls. It is dramatic and impressive, but alas, a miss. Yeah.
There's 3 natural
it's okay,
ones
we're
in there.
wasting the bad rolls. It's okay, we're wasting the bad rolls.
Get them out of the way now. Yeah. Alrighty then. Neato. To follow up Orhan's right hand, this is literal armor. As you fly across their basilica, the armor approaches you, and you see it grab its sword off the wall. What you thought was decorative is actually functional and sharp. And it opens its sheet, and it swings the greatsword in 2 strikes, wide arcing towards you. The first one ruling for 12, the second one for 19.
19 hits.
A total of 10 slashing damage as you see the same lightning energy that will course through it, animating it, goes through the blade, and as it connects with your armor, it conducts through for a total of 15 damage.
Okay.
It locks blade with you. I'm going to have you roll that concentration saving throw to maintain your spell that you're holding.
No! Anyone has inspiration?
We have
need
none.
To save. No one.
We have
no one.
Everything has been consumed.
We already used it.
We're TPKing here. It doesn't matter.
Dang. Sickle, you are extremely dead unless the angel can do something.
So your constitution fails, concentration drops on the Celestial Spirit?
Yes, it drops.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Unfortunate. Getting those out of the way. It ends its turn there. The Shield Guardian's turn goes after you. I'm not sure what it's over there. Oh, does it go on its own initiative? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, on his own.
Alright.
Shield Guardian. Strahd's still there, or he's out of my... Like, I see him.
He's behind the wall.
Ah, he's behind the wall. Yeah, in that case, I will do it. He's gonna regain his health. He's gonna
That was a
make...
crazy violin.
Yeah, and switched it because I was like, I'm not hearing.
Go ahead.
And he's gonna make his way here to try to stop the other armor to attacking. She cannot do it.
You cannot move him?
No. Just like he cannot reach. That's what I'm saying. And he's gonna dash. Oh, it crashed. He's gonna be flanking the armor. My roll 20 just died.
I got it. So action dash, that will be end of its turn, correct?
Yeah, end of his turn.
Alright. Following the last instruction.
With it?
Yeah, she's on top of it.
Okay.
Is there... Should she not be on top of it?
I thought she had gotten off as she was trying to get away from people, but I misremembered.
Demon Martikov is going to take his turn, flying at top speed toward Ezekiel's corpse, trying to bring him up. Fly speed is 50, top speed 100, dropping to the rooftops. Taking the action to dash, he's going to reach Ezekiel's corpse right over yonder. Ramirez.
Okay. Cool. Well, I have a very simple plan. First off, because I am big right now, Runic Juggernaut gives me an additional 5 feet of reach, which means that I believe I can melee attack Rahadin, because he is in any square that the horse is in, and that is within 10 feet of me. So, I will make 2 shove attacks against Rahadin to try and knock him off of his horse and send him 190 feet down to the ground. Where is this? So,
Lorian.
Where is my things? Sorry, I don't actually have an armed attack set up. I'll see. Fix that. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Because my unarmed attacks are not great. Because it is an unarmed attack to do a shove, right?
No, it's a strength check.
Oh yes, strength check. And because of that, I have advantage on strength checks. I forgot that. Yeah. Sorry,
Rahadin, you're contesting with a strength to maintain hold on your mount.
I'm at advantage. Oh, it's only 8 for that one. That's unfortunate.
So pure strength check?
Yeah, it's going to be a contest.
Yeah, athletics.
Do you have an athletics save on your sheet for Rahadin?
Yeah, he has athletics.
So what's the bonus for athletics? Because you ruled a...
It's 3 higher, so it would be 15.
15? Okay. So is that Rahadin maintaining his save then?
Yes.
Okay.
And then second attack, because I am at advantage because of Giant's Might. Also trying to shove. 20.
Okay. Against 20, roll me athletics there.
18.
Alright. Shoving him which way? Away from you.
5 feet off of his mount and 190 feet down.
The elf falls.
Do they die?
60 bludgeoning damage. His brother shoves brother.
I forgot about that.
He surely didn't. As you drop down, you end your turn
Should stay down.
smacking down over yonder.
And it's instant for up to 500 feet.
Ah.
And then I will go ahead and do a little bit of a move onto basically the stairs there, stand in the middle. And yeah, that's my turn. Unfortunately, because I don't have anything I want to directly do right now with the bonus action.
Roll 20. Ups.
Okay. If that's the end of the turn, Strahd uses his legendary action to move once more up the castle toward the entrance of the bridge, ascending here and ending his turn here. On its turn, Basiphilus rolls initiative for 4. I just did it beforehand for the sake of efficiency. It's going to go ahead and return to its master. Ryder, last one.
When you said basilisk, you meant the nightmare?
Basiphilus is what I said. What's his name?
Basilisk.
Dashing 180 feet down the tower. He's about 10 feet above you, Rahadan, as he manifests. That is unfortunately end of its turn. Strahd, top of the round, engages you, Ramirez, charging forth through the gates of the tower. Let's see here. As he approaches you, you can see him begin to manifest a spell in his hands, and he then targets you with it and lets it forth. Can you make me a... I'm just looking at the saving throw here. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Should not be an advantage use. 17.
Versus a DC of... Spellcasting DC of 19, unfortunate. Okay, so that fails. He casts Polymorph upon you.
Oh, fuck.
As your shape changes, you begin to shrink down. It just says, "Become as me. You truly are," and you become a rat. That's his action on his turn. The Hearts of Sorrow, Shad, the last one remaining, is gonna turn and attack the Basilica. Why not? Shard of Sorrow. Last one. Piercing against you, Basilica, for a total of 13.
It's a miss.
It's your turn next. You see above the huge, gigantic form of Ramirez shrink down to the floor.
Okay. On my turn, I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna start channeling energy into the Amulet of Ravenkind, and I'm gonna put sunlight on it. It's gonna start giving the aura around it, and I think it's 30 feet. Let me check.
Double check and also check how many charges you have remaining on it.
I have 7. With this, I only have 2. And the sunlight is in the amulet, not on me. And it lasts till I decide to turn it off.
What's the range of the sunlight? I'm putting an aura on you.
30 and 30.
60 feet.
30 bright, 30 dim.
Sunlight.
Yeah.
Fills the entire
Angel
aura
had
chamber.
it.
She took it. Beginning of combat, she took it.
Oh.
So that's going to be a light for you, Javik, as well. 30. And 30. Let's do that. Radiant.
And no. Bonus action, I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon. And it's gonna attack the armor. Let me. 26 to hit.
Hits. For a
12
total of
force damage.
force
12
damage. Let me check something. It takes full effect against the armor, as the ghostly figure pierces its radiant spear through for a total of 12 damage. Fair enough. For a moment there, pinning it against the wall and retrieving the spear. Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's all for me.
Okay. Seeing the sunlight, you can see Strahd veil his cape over his eyes and shield himself away from the sun hissing, and he is going to use his first action of this turn to retreat back from sunlight, out of sight once more. I'll decide what he does in a second. Okay, Javik, it is your turn.
Yep. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to use my claws to get... Actually, you know what? Bonus action first. I'm going to use my Eldritch Claw ability. And that gives me a range of 15 feet on my claw attacks and also an extra 1d6 of force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit the first little bead of crystal here. For this. Oh, let me make sure I got my modifiers on too.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Small, okay.
The 24 hits
For
against
19.
Crystal. That surely does it.
As it hits it, like the wisps of just the inky tendrils from the claws just kind of dissipate slowly behind it. And then, kind of like having my hands down at my side and doing like an upward cross, like X, both attacks will go against the armor.
Okay.
The next two.
Very much epic. Just so you know, it does have cover behind your allies. It is trying to weave your attack between them, but go ahead and hit. For a 24?
Nope, I still have to roll. I don't have advantage. Never mind. For 15 and 22.
Both miss. As you're trying to weave through it, it uses either your allies or the environment as cover, and you're trying to angle it, and you end up scraping the wall behind it. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Even a 22, fuck me.
Even a 22. It's already full plate armor and behind cover. So.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Irina Kuliana, all the while, still charmed, is going to attempt to take away that bone. Opening up her sheet. The good news is that she doesn't have any weapon to do it with. She doesn't have any tools. She's going to keep rolling those 5s and 6s. But that's something that is occurring. Rahadin, swallowing your pride and swallowing that toad, you pick yourself up from the floor. What would you like to do on your turn? Lesson learned.
Mount Steed. Mount the Nightmare again. What was his name?
Bucephalus, just like Alexander the Great's. You can just call it a nightmare.
Bucephalus.
Yeah.
Did the nightmare get all the way down? thought the nightmare only had 180 and he fell.
180 feet. It's about 10 feet off the ground from you. I'm assuming by using the railing and your high jump, you'll be able to use the rest of your Rahadin movement to mount it as you perform that acrobatic feat, you being yourself.
Right. And we'll have Bucephalus fly and dash back upwards 160 feet.
160?
Yep. We're gonna land on the stairs right below them.
You got it. 160 feet for using Bucephalus' turn. You could have held your action to eat up your reaction to attack if you so wished.
No, that's fine.
Alright.
He just charges forward. My brother is in danger.
Fair enough. The animated armor is going to go ahead and continue his blade lock with you, Vasilica, as he takes those two greatsword swings against you. The first one ruling, I believe, in 13. The second one, 9. You use your... Go ahead.
I use the spiritual weapon to block the both attacks. As he's
Nice.
coming, the spear just blocked the attack.
It is unable to move from its spot because you guys have pretty much locked it in place there. So it's going to serve its purpose. The Shield Guardian then acts on its turn.
Okay, and as he's attacking me, the Shield Guardian is gonna try to control Irina on his back, and with his other free hand, he's gonna grapple the armor. So, strength check.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
Strahd's animated armor strength 18 plus bonus 21.
Okay. Do you want me to roll for the Shield Guardian? I can do it.
If you can.
Plus 4. I'll do it manually.
Sure.
20 plus 4. Then, and he's gonna try to do it again. So, second attack.
Sure. So the Shield Guardian's hand, like a mitten, comes before the chest of the armor. It grabs it with the offhand that's not holding the sword. You go ahead and roll a 2 for the second one. No, it just pushes it away as it maintains those greatsword swings. You tried though. Alrighty then. Down at the bottom of the tower, David realizes that he cannot carry Ezekiel because I don't know why, but you said yourself as 215 pounds unarmored and ungeared. You fat ass, he can't carry that much. He's an old crow. So he's going to go ahead and return to his allies, unable to recover your body,
muscle.
Ezekiel. Mm-hmm. He's going to go ahead and fly back up. Moving into intercept, Strahd is going to meet him halfway with legendary action, move, and hold. So that is happening before your eyes in slow motion there, Ramirez. What do you do, Rad?
Trying to figure that out because at 2 intelligence as a rat, I think the play that happens is I go 40-foot dash away.
I roll for cheese. All right.
I
That's
think
my
you,
entire turn.
as polymorph, you remember who you are and your interests.
I remember
good.
I have my personality, but I have the mental stats of a rat. And at
Yeah.
2 intelligence, I don't think that's the intelligence to actually do anything useful.
All right.
Great.
Fair enough. On his turn, I'm just looking at Strahd's here.
Actually, one thing I would do, because that seems really mean to Prey. I will actually say that I dashed up to here, and then I started going back as soon as I saw that Rahadin was moving back up. Because 2 intelligence is still enough intelligence to hold a grudge.
Fair enough. Move action. Strahd moves down the tower to intercept, and then he's going to make a leaping strike against your ally Davian as he flies mid-air there. I'm going to go ahead and have Strahd perform an acrobatics check for that, which is dexterity. Okay. It's going to be a single strike against your ally. choosing to grapple instead of the 9 slashing damage. That will be 11 necrotic, wounding him and grappling him against the wall of yonder. That is going to be first attack, then second attack against Avian. They struggle. Vasilka, it is your turn. Your ally has not returned yet.
Okay, I'm not under concentration anymore. How high is Strahd?
Bottom of the stairs, if I last remember.
Bottom of the stairs. Okay.
He's about 20 feet below you. Yeah. He's at the 170 mark. You're at like the approaching 190 mark.
Okay.
160, sure.
I'm gonna fly out of the reach of the armor. I'll invite the opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm. It shall take it. 9 to hit.
9
Sparks
to hit
against steel against stone spark as you fly out of its range.
I fly up, so not really there. It will be more where Ramirez is. Question: did I see Ramirez transform?
Yes.
Or I mean, he was here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You absolutely saw me. I was giant form and then I shrunk.
Yeah.
I'll gonna.
It suddenly became really bright in the room because there was no shadow blocking the moonlight. Yeah.
I'm gonna step on top of the rat, assuming that it will break wherever it's going on. I'm going for a quarterstaff. Oh my! I believe an 8 doesn't hit.
And 8 does not hit rat.
No, the rat survival instincts kick in.
So mad. I hate this game. Okay.
Dispel magic! Just engulf it off the fucking tower.
I eat rat.
Yeah, I eat rat.
I eat rat.
Oh my! No, the spiritual weapon doesn't reach. It's 20 feet. Okay.
Zavic's hungry.
The spiritual weapon will flank the armor, and with advantage will attack it. Attack. Trying to 22 to hit.
22 hits.
8 force damage.
Applied.
Yeah.
Alright. Another strike against its steel. Through the greatsword, which does not parry. True. Alrighty then. That is that for your turn,
Yes.
Javik.
Let me see if I land there, but yeah, continue please. Just wanna see if the booming is correct.
Nick, still thinking?
Oh, it's my. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
It's fine.
No, I'm gonna do. He's a whole level down below, right?
No, he's at the bottom of the stairs.
Not a whole level.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Then we're gonna do this. Oh, why can't I move? Oh, there. How bad does that armor look? Is it pretty dented?
No.
No?
It looks war ready, pristine, barely scratched. It's magical too, so it has like certain resistances, but it doesn't look like it's falling apart yet.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Sorry.
Okay. I have my magical claws, so they reach out to 15 feet. And I'm going to actually attack Rahadin. I'll do my first claw attack here.
Question, though, that extension of claws,
Yes.
is that concentration?
No.
Nice. Okay.
Is a 20 hit?
I'll let Lorian answer that.
Lorian, my boy?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. That's what, 22 right there?
Yep.
22. Does a 19 hit?
Does.
Lori. That's another
Or-
17.
Impressive.
And then another one.
22 plus 17. 16 does not hit.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll do that, and then I'm gonna move back. Jesus. And that's my full movement right there. And that'll be my turn.
Fair enough. In
Into
retaliation.
Zavik's turn, Rahadin will use a legendary action to attack him in retaliation.
All right.
Bring it, bitch.
With the slasher knife.
Mm-hmm.
How good is Rahadin looking, by the way?
He's got to be chunked.
28 to hit.
28 hits.
So as you retreat back, you can see Rahadin manifest forth a knife out of almost thin air, out of darkness, and throw it at you, tossing it. Spins, just lodging itself at the back of your shoulder. 20 hits for 9 slashing damage, 19 necrotic for a total of... You're raging, so that would be...
Yeah, 19
4
plus 4.
plus 19 is 23 damage, and you receive that lingering wound effect. That is... I'll place that on you. Alright. Anything to follow up?
Oh,
Or-
he also has minus 10 movement. Rahadin does.
Yeah.
Slashing.
Javik.
Okay.
Lingering wound. 1. Just so for the sake of my sanity to track things. Okay. Alright. Start of a turn. Irina is still charmed. Still in that attempt to grab the thigh bone out of the grasp of the Shield Guardian. Rolling a 19 versus Shield Guardian rolls me a strength contest. Because I reload roll 20 because it keeps crashing for some reason.
Let me roll for the Shield Guardian.
Thank you.
1d20 plus 4. Come on, Shield Guardian, you're stronger than her. 11. Oh my god.
She, two hands, finally grasps out of its creaking fingers the thigh bone. That is going to be her action. She is going to go ahead
Actually
and
took it.
run with it up the stairs. For as far as she can move up to here. Alright, with thigh bone in hand.
Is Shield Guardian get attack opportunity?
If he wishes.
Guardian take attack.
No, he will not do it.
Alright. That being said, we have Rahadin's turn. Rahadin, go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. Rahadin is gonna have his nightmare fly towards Zavik, who is desperately running away from him.
Giving chase.
And make 3 melee attacks.
24 hits.
Yeah.
14 plus
That's mine.
5.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I'm just doing.
Strahd.
I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
doing Strahd's legendary actions in the background because nobody sees what Strahd is doing, so I'm just rolling them.
Yep.
You're right. I should be rolling them in secret. Sorry. 23 to hit.
23 hits. 26. 14 does not.
14.
So that's 4, 3, 7 slashing, or excuse me, 7 plus, what, 26 and 25? That's 58 total.
Yep. This lingering.
Really, it's a
wounds-
glass cannon.
Yes. You were
And
like, oh, he
then-
seems like really strong. I'm like, yeah, wait till you drop 190 feet and then talk to me about how strong he is. Yeah.
Well, before the end of his turn, after he makes these attacks, admiring the blood, Rahadin will tell Bucephalus. I'm like scrolling up. I was like, "Fuck, what was his name again?"
Just
Bucephalus to disappear, and Bucephalus will use Ethereal Stride
on its turn, though. If you just, are you still you still mounted on it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still mounted on it. I was flying towards.
Gotcha. So it's acts right after your turn, correct? And then Ethereal Stride.
Bucephalus will use Ethereal Stride, and we're gonna fly 30 feet down. Over.
Okay. Here. So that's gonna place you over yonder. 30 feet down to the center again.
Yep.
All right. Over the precipice again, in ethereal form. All right. Now place this little icon on it for ethereal. There we are. And that's gonna be the end of your turn. Strahd's armor then is going to give chase. Where'd you go, Vasilika? Up the stairs, eh?
Yes. He has to go through the Guardian.
He cannot. It's. I'm going to attempt to shove the Guardian aside. What do we say it was? Strength versus strength? Sure.
Strength versus strength, but if he's trying to move me to the side, it's disadvantage on the strength side.
Because
I mean, if that's like how it's written, that's it. If you're trying to move a creature to the side, is
okay. So that avoids natural 20. It's just a 14 versus your strength contest.
Okay.
I'm glad somebody else reads the rules. I need a reminder
11.
Sometimes. 11. I'm gonna push it aside 5 feet over, like just the precipice, for it to latch on to the edge there. Just enough for it to move past. You can go ahead and attack with opportunity if you wish, as the armor escorts Irina up the stairs, like so. You can take out opportunity if you so wish.
Yes, he will. 19 to hit.
19 to hit hits not. Sorry. High armor.
Okay.
I had to check. Okay.
Don't worry.
That you can still follow up though, as the shield guardian technically needs to pull itself up a little bit, so it's gonna be like 10 feet of movement just to pull itself back up, but at least you didn't fall over. You can follow up though, if you so wish.
Yeah, he will follow him. He's gonna attempt to grapple the armor.
Okay, so that'll be 15, 20, 25 to move like over yonder.
Okay.
You know what rule 20 needs? If a DM moves a token, the player should not have input on a token anymore. It should have like priority, like DM over player. Because so many times like player and DM like move at the same time and then the token glitches because it can't handle both. Just do a priority queue. But rolling to hit there, what's your totals?
It's 17 and 17.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
To grapple.
Oh,
he's trying to grab him like for the leg to bring him back.
Grapple attacks are to hit, right?
No, our strength check.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you mind if I double check that, or if you can send me a link real quick?
Go for it. I can't Google it, but...
I'm trying to find it. Where do you...
Combat
Where did you
rules.
find the shove attack to the side?
I'll look for it in a second, but it's like in optional rules, in the section of optional rules.
That'll be the DMG.
Yeah, DMG.
So I am...
For grapple, this is using at least one free hand. You try and seize the target by making a grapple check instead of attack roll, with a strength athletics check tested by athletics or dexterity.
Gotcha.
Target chooses the ability.
I'm gonna go ahead with strength against 17. 19 plus bonus 22. Does not get grappled.
The second, he used both attacks to try to grapple.
Fair enough. Rolling. Second one fails. The armor is grappled.
I don't have more speed, right?
You have 5 more movement. If you have 30 movement, you have 5 more if you so wish.
I'll pull him 1 step down with me.
For every foot
yeah,
you move, it's
you're
2.
right.
So if you want to pull it, you don't. But
Yeah, it won't be able to. Yeah. On that.
I wonder if you can move like this, because technically you're still 5 feet away from your grapple target, and you're not moving your grapple target, so you can just move like this to block the stairs.
No,
Technically, right? You're not changing the reach.
Yeah, as long as you stay in reach, you can kind of move around the grapple.
The real argument is, and sort of being a nerd is, if he moves like that, would it not technically grapple to move the target also like this to the side?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna rule that he can move as long as he maintains reach, because that's how it makes sense in my head. And we'll keep on moving on. All this while, Strahd has been fighting with his last legendary action, Davian. Just before his turn, he's gonna go for a final swing to see if Davian is even up at this point for his turn. Doubtful, because he's been fighting solo. Strahd takes advantage of that. 9 plus 13 for a total of 22. No, Davian is not up. He's gonna slash at him, let him go, catches, and then let him go to rejoin your other corpse. All right. On that being said, we have Ramirez as rat.
An intelligence rat.
From to the Guardian.
Rat
He's your friend.
that way. So don't have. At least would understand my abilities to jump. I'm just gonna start running, dashing down that way. So I'll probably end up in the midst of them with that movement speed, just kind of dashing, trying to get to where I last saw the target of my rage and anger and vengeance and dislike.
Can you ping on the map where you are at? Because you're tiny?
Sorry.
He's under the Guardian, I think.
Okay.
I'm over near the Guardian, because that was the distance that I had to get.
But still, technically, you get an opportunity attack if you so wish. You were already swinging at him.
Opportunity attack taken. Like I can only use 1. 15 to hit.
That would in fact hit the rat. Rats only have 10 AC.
I stomp you with the blunt of the bottom. Are you dead? I don't know the HP of rats.
At 1 hit point, I'm pretty sure he's... Yeah. At that moment, the polymorph spell drops and you manifest back into the same form that you were before. Now, interesting case. Are you manifesting back into your large form?
I don't... This is the thing where polymorph is terribly worded, because it says your normal form, but it also says the form you were before you changed.
I'm gonna say you maintain your largeness. The time, like, wise did not freeze. Like, poison would carry over, everything would carry over. The maintenance of your large form is...
I've been keeping track of that. The little person with the count down there is, like, keeping track of it. So I'm unpolymorphed, I'm now here. Okay, and now I have my normal intelligence and abilities. That's there. I have enough movement to get up to right on up into the shield, into that guy's face. And I'm gonna swing at the armor with voltage.
Just so you know, 4 damage from a bludgeoning carries over.
I did that.
Coolio. Against. Go ahead.
Concentration. 1 second. I need to concentrate on my X.
Maintained.
Okay. So advantage attacks against the armor because I'm flanking it with the shield guardian?
Yep.
Or am I too big?
It's not. No, it's flanking. You know why? Because, like, here's the shield guardian, and here's where you end.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So that'll be a flank.
So in that case, two swings with voltage against him.
Okay, so don't bother with damage. Aside from it still deals piercing damage. You note that the lightning conducts through the armor. Doesn't just resist or immune to it. It conducts through it, charging it up even more. Otherwise it's not damaged because it didn't hit its AC.
Yeah.
As in, yep.
Okay. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Information is still useful nonetheless. At that, we have top of the round, Strahd. Recovers his legendary actions. Where are you with that sunlight? That pesky sunlight. Alright. Having let go of Davian Martikov and watching his body drop down to the bottom of the tower to lay beside Ezekiel's, he wipes off the blood against his fur coat and runs away from the ever-encroaching beam of sunlight from the gate. He's gonna go ahead and action dash. Let's do that.
He's running away.
From the sun, yeah.
Oh.
Top speed. Ending his turn here. Vasilka, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I cannot chase him or I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna get back into my previous spot. No, I'm lying. I'm gonna next to Savik.
I was gonna come up.
Yeah, you are up. No, but forget it. I'm sorry, guys. Too much choice. I'm gonna get here next to the Shield Guardian to try to protect me from the damage. I'm gonna cast a spell. Another hour is gonna be coming from me. Savik is gonna start feeling like his necrotic damage through his body is gonna stop building up. And casting Aura of Life, it gives us resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay, so that's dropping spiritual weapon, yeah?
No, spiritual weapon doesn't have concentration.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's dropping the previous aura you had with the healing one. Remember?
It dropped already when
Okay.
I summoned the angel.
Fair enough. Aura of life.
Aura of Life, yeah.
Life-preserving energy radiates from you. The spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including yourself, has resistant necrotic damage, and it cannot be reduced.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna put that as a little grey aura around you for 30 feet. Just so we know the range on that. 30. Let's do it dark grey, like this. That's good. It does not reach Shavik. If it's 30.
It doesn't reach Savik. It's not 30 feet.
Oh wait, hold on. Something is wrong.
Yeah, I thought it.
Let's do 35. Maybe the roll 20 measurements are off. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bonus action. I'm gonna move the spiritual weapon 20 feet. Where is? No, Rahadin. I'm gonna move it to the middle of the room. The spirit of Markovia is waiting to see someone in reach to attack.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty then. Javik. Beginning of your turn,
Okay.
you would take the effect of the necrotic damage, but now it's resisted. The Slasher's Knife is 1d6, 2d6 plus 1d6 plus 1d6, so a total 4d6 halved at the beginning of your turn. From the wound, that would be 5. Really low there. 5 bleed damage.
Okay. I'm going to... Ooh, fuck, that sucks. I have to use an action.
Hey, free rage maintenance with lingering wound.
Yeah, but if I want to staunch the flow, it takes an action.
It sure does.
Kind of sucks. Ooh, goddamn, that would... okay. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna move over here, that's 30. Fuck me. Yeah. I wonder if I should heal that. I only have one thing of rage left. And I can't attack, and I can't do anything as a bonus action. Woof.
I've got a quick question about that. So that's a DC 15 Wisdom Medicine check. Does that change at all using Healer's Kit charges? I know that those do the auto-stabilize. I don't know if that has anything to do with this. I assume not, because it's not in raw text.
I mean, you can. Well, are you asking me if you can make the medicine check on his behalf? You could.
No, never mind.
I'm sorry. Maybe I misunderstood the question.
Yeah.
I was asking if the healer's kit could automatically.
Not automatically. You can make a medicine check. Yeah.
That could potentially be really deadly if I don't heal it. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'll give you advantage on the check though, if you're using a medicine kit.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just action it.
DC 15.
And then 15. Nah.
Even with the aura coming off your cleric, you try and stanch the wound and it's unnaturally unclosing. Nick, very useful information for our other campaign, by the way. This attack.
Oh, okay, good. Yes,
you've seen it before. Yeah, it sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I couldn't kill Ao. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's that. All right, unfortunate. Irina is flanked, panicking. She looks to and through. The shield guarding approaching from below. Large Ramirez flanking her. She looks at the thigh bone. She's like, "I can't let him done. I can't let him die. I can't let it be done." And she tosses the thigh bone over to the side. Down.
She tosses it to the ground. Oh my god.
Yeah, down to the bottom of the
I
tank.
can't even make an attempt to try and
Okay,
grab
to
it.
the bottom. Okay.
No, she's gonna use action yeet. That is the end of her turn. That's the power of charm. She's gonna treat Strahd like he's an ally to be protected, and this Thibaut can kill him. We have Rahadin's turn. Rahadin, you're ethereal. The mount acts on your initiative as well, so
We're gonna fly.
you would have to burn up your reaction
Once you
to
fight-
essentially attack anybody if you want to attack after unetherealizing yourself.
I can't command the mount to unetherealness and then make attacks.
You would have to eat up your reaction by holding an attack, essentially. Because your turn is before the mounts. Always.
Gotcha.
I believe so. I need to look at mounted combat, because I never get to be a player.
It depends of the mount. If the mount is the paladin one, you share like the mine. If he's not, if it's trained, you can't say like you share the same turns.
Controlling the mount. While you're mounted, you have two options. You can either control the mount or allow it to act independently. Intellectual creatures such as the Nightmare act independently. You can control a mount only if it has been trained to accept a rider, such as it has. Domesticated horses, donkeys, or similar creatures are assumed to have such training. The initiative of a controlled mount changes to match yours when you mount it. It moves as you direct it, and it can only take 3 actions: dash, disengage, or dodge. Unless it acts independently. A control mount can move and even act on the turn that you mount it. An independent mount retains its place in initiative order. We're gonna say that acts right after yours. Bearing a rider puts no restriction on to the actions that the mount can take, and the moves and acts as it wishes. It might flee from combat, rush, or attack badly. I'll tell you what. Because for continuity's sake, because we already had it pretty much act before you and all that, I'll put it ahead of you. And that's where it's going to retain its initiative from there on end. Because otherwise we're just changing things around too much.
Okay.
So go ahead with your turn.
And I have the Nightmare fly 25 feet to the right, so we're like hovering directly below the set of stairs, and then fly 35 feet up, so Rahadin appears while ethereal directly behind. I think like right above the set of stairs where the party is.
Okay.
He's gonna have the Nightmare use. He's gonna have the Nightmare return both of them to the material plane. So he's seeming. So from the party's perspective, he attacked Zavik, seemingly disappeared, and then just reappeared. I think like maybe 15 feet higher, right behind Ramirez. And he will make 3 melee attacks against Ramirez with the slasher knife.
Match
Oh,
20.
no.
I am going to actually invoke my Cloud Rune on that one and shift it to Irina.
Okay.
Oh,
What's the total damage?
really?
Oh no!
She's dead.
What's the total damage? 9
haven't
plus
even
2
passed.
plus 21 plus 22.
11, 21.
I'm not typing anything. That's annoying.
50 some.
Oh my god.
She's not dead. She's not dead.
Well, we'll see. I just need to do math here.
Rahadin killed Irina! Oh no!
Nope.
What gonna do?
Half necrotic.
Hey,
Not an ally.
It's my ally.
She's not your ally. Not well charmed.
non-hostile creature. Irina has been hostile to.
Yeah.
At least the shield guardian.
Absolutely hostile towards you right now. She's protecting what she thinks is her like most closest friend. So that's what charm does.
Consider me an ally still? Like,
No.
I mean,
You're
let
trying to
me
kill
just read the spell.
Are you trying to kill
She's
Strahd?
charmed.
Yes, but I just want to see if my spell works. Let me...
Sure.
Or if you can push it.
No,
Let me see
go
if
ahead.
I can choose. Because I believe...
Each non-hostile creature in the aura.
Yeah.
Well, if it's...
So, as the cloud rune effect takes form, the blade passes through it, and the tricky cloud giant magic takes effect, and Irina gasps and drops to her knees, to her side, and is not moving. Alrighty.
Go.
Then.
Oh dear, what will you do now? How will you explain that to Strahd?
Rahadin's eyes widen as he sees this cloud magic in effect. He looks to Ramirez and says, "See that you die with dignity. It's more than can be said for how you fought," as he makes his 2 more attacks against you. For 24 and 20.
Those will both hit.
For 45 damage in total.
Again,
No.
resistance to necrotic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I
the
take
necrotic is resistant, so
and
35
slash.
damage in total.
10 damage. Yep.
Oh.
And I will make my concentration checks. So first one is 14. Also, Suffolk, realize that the aura that is being cast out will get you 1 hit point at your turn. So 10. I should not be at advantage on these, but 10 still makes that, and then concentration.
With
check
0 hit points.
Also.
Yeah, it has to be at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be at 0? Oh, I
Yeah.
missed the 0. It's,
Which is still great.
23. So keep concentration up.
Ramirez, make me a wisdom saving throw. As with a bonus action, you hear thousands and thousands of screams within your mind.
Of
They
your
don't affect-
people.
But you shrug them off. You, just as you heartlessly kill Arena, you disregard their cries, and
Come now. You don't hear their screams already?
Rahadin, actually, we'll have the Nightmare fly the last of its 20 feet of movement. Why? Okay. Back up the... Continue moving up the stairs. That's 25.
That you'd have to. You cannot disengage. Just so you know.
Like,
I've already used my
not
action,
disengaging.
but
I'm not disengaging. I'm
Okay,
just having
okay,
the horse
the Nightmare
fly
split.
20 feet
Fair
okay,
enough.
so
back up
Nightmare
the
is
stairs.
controlled mountain. Okay, that makes sense.
Alrighty then. Just bear with me. I'm trying to appease Rule 20 here. I don't know why it's crashing every 20 minutes. It's being absolutely horrendous. But we move
Thank God,
on.
it's not just happening to me.
No, it's being absolutely horrendous today. Like, it's been like this all day. I hope... I don't know.
I had no problems whatsoever.
Okay.
I just want to say, Lorian always have problem with his mic, but when he's a traitor, there is no problems at all. I got my eye on you.
I put a lot of work into getting my mic fixed just before Ezekiel died.
Right.
I spent hours on Google, okay?
Dozens. Alright, coolio.
Only to use it for like 30 minutes last session.
Manifesting behind you, Javik, is Strahd. As he manifests into that space, you can see his skin sizzle in the sunlight casting off the symbol. And as he looks down toward you, past you, into your allies, just wiping off that blood of Devian Martikov, and he looks toward Irina, who's prone on the ground, and he's like, "What have you done?" And we'll see what he does on his turn. On his next legendary action. Strahd's animated armor, where is it at? It's over here, being grappled. Okay.
I would, in response to that, say, "Can't you see the blood on the knife?"
Alrighty then, we have... one strike against you, Ramirez, for a 9, and another strike against the shield guarding grappling it for an 18.
I think it's...
For a total of 12 plus 2 lightning damage for all that's worth. The animated armor cannot move. Once again, pinned as it is. The shield guardian gets to retaliate.
Okay, the shield guardian. Let me see if this goes. It's gonna grapple the animated armor, and with his movement, he's gonna twist around and drop it down the tower.
So it sounds to me like you want to, with the grapple, reducing its like its movement to 0, you want to then like shove it past you.
I want to rotate if he can.
It's gonna be a strength contest, same mechanic as we did before.
Okay, a strength contest to rotate. Sure.
I guess a 22 for it.
Chip. Give me a second.
It just lodges its swords into the ground, trying to anchor itself. But you wrench it out of, and you shove it. As you do, you shove it past Irina's corpse, and they both fall to the ground below. That's gonna be at the 180 mark. For total 18d6 damage to the armor as it falls down, because it doesn't have any hover or fly speed. For 44 bludgeoning damage altogether, as you hear a loud clank and the wet sound of flesh hitting the ground below. Strahd looks absolutely mortified by this. as you desecrate the body of his love.
And as the remainder of his movement, the Shield Guardian is gonna manage to move to the side of.
Well, if Irina was alive,
To
she's
the
not
stra-
anymore.
Yeah, like I was not expecting pushing Irina down. Okay, I was like, oh, she may heal 1 HP, but yeah, dropping the body was like no chance. And in here, he's gonna attempt to grapple Strahd in this place. So
How many attacks does the Shield Guardian have? 2?
2,
Okay.
6.
Okay. Do you want me to bother rolling for Strahd? I will. Sure, why not? Strength, eh?
Or acrobatics.
There's always that
Or-
5% chance for a natural 1.
Ah, well, natural wrong would not do anything here. Okay, 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, natural one is only
Uh,
for attacks.
Yeah, that's all for him. Like she doesn't have any
Oh.
more.
Fair enough. We have a natural one is just like worst case scenario, but it's not like an absolute fail. It's like the worst case scenario for your character. We have turn order here. Daven is hella
At the
dead.
end of the Shield Guardian's turn, Rahadin
Yes.
will use a legendary action to attack the Shield Guardian.
Oh, cool. Twinsies! I was going to use my own legendary action. Go ahead.
Aw, we're matching, brother.
Forever.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
No? Oh well. I tried.
Alright. At the same follow up, I'm going
It's hard to damage something that's just entirely made of metal.
It sure is.
Parry attack with the hand and
Can I just note, because of its regeneration, the Shield Guardian looks like it's not even scuffed. Whatever damage I applied to it, its entire combat has been completely healed off. Speaking of things that are not scuffed, Strahd will use his legendary action, the last one this round, to unarmed strike Javik. Javik against you is going to be a 26 to hit.
Oof,
I'll disadvantage that as
With
he's
flare?
doing that more flare. No, not
He's
deep.
already
He's
at
in sunlight.
disadvantage because he's in sunlight.
Yeah, he's in sunlight.
So I'm gonna reroll that. I need to put the disadvantage thing is gonna be a 12, missing.
No.
Alright, fair enough. Fighting in sunlight. That is gonna be end of Shield Guardian's turn to Foromir's.
Okay. So I am big and can do this, so I will run on up and occupy spaces of companions. And I'm going to be attacking, for bonus action, I'm going to Hexblade's Curse Strahd. So that just happens. And Strahd is still hexed somehow from my stuff. I have no idea how he is still hexed from my stuff, but he is still hexed.
You maintain concentration.
Yes, I have no idea how I've managed to maintain concentration.
As long as you're counting the turns, but yeah.
Oh, Hex is an owl. So
You also take 3 necrotic damage on your turn.
From lingering wounds.
me? Oh, I have lingering wounds. Yes. Okay. So I take. Is it 3 or is it 1? Oh, 3 because you already did half. Okay. So concentration check. Is it start of my turn or end of my turn?
Start.
Okay.
13 plus bonus for
Got my
20.
Hex up. Yeah. So.
Where were these rolls for Ezekiel? I needed that.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll try it once. I'm gonna try and grapple Strahd. So athletics advantage for me to try and grapple him.
Let me read something real quick about sunlight.
Yes, let's start.
On attack rolls and ability checks. So that's disadvantage on the strength. 13. And yours is natural 20. You grapple Strahd.
So I'll take him, pin him against the wall, then I'm gonna take voltage and try and run it through him. 23 to hit.
You run through him. He doesn't seem to flinch at a pain as he seems to grab your blade, and rage as he is, his eyes still cast down toward the corpse of Irina below. But the damage does apply for a total of how much there? 10, 11, 3, 5, 29.
And I think that's it. I'll say, come now, look at the blades. Whose blood is on? Whose blade is Irina's blood on?
You had one job, Ramirez. One job. I gave you and your allies one job, and well done, he says, retching the blade out. You have belatedly completed the task. But there's one problem. You have brought her to me. Tainted. Corrupted. Ruined. You've put the silly, laughable idea into her head that I can actually be defeated. Not only that, but she can actually be involved in this attempt to defeat me. Do you have any idea how many before you have killed over the centuries? Dozens, scores, trying to enter my mind to trick me to believe me it is my fault. Possibly even hundreds. He keeps on talking as you guys surround him, closing in on him. I've genuinely lost count. You're all just flies to me. Annoying little flies that need to swatting and to be dealt with. I've been very patient with you while you've been gallivanting around my land, but you have abused my patience. It takes a lot to offend me, but by tainting and corrupting my Tatiana, my prize, that one destined to be mine, you have offended me. You have offended the lord of this land, its king, its ruler. End of your turn, he's gonna go ahead and attack the one who aggroed him. An armed strike against you, Ramirez, for a 22 to hit with disadvantage.
That will hit.
Okay, it's 5 necrotic halved because a total of 16.
So 16. And I will go ahead and make that concentration check.
So here is what I'm going to do.
Hex is gone.
I'm going to kill you, Ramirez. And then I'm going to kill each and every one of you, as I have had that paladin whose name I barely remember, as I have his party. Some of you I will have the throats cut out. Some of you I will have your heads torn clean off. Some of you will be bitten on the neck, drained of your blood, and you will rise tomorrow as my eternal willing slaves. And she, while not in body, not living, but in her eternal spirit, my Irina, will witness it all. And if she tries to hurt me once more, then, well, she can come back 1,000 times, and I will persuade her time and time again. Past tragedy.
Have another.
Alright, keep taunting him.
For himself. Oh yeah, that's what Ramirez does.
Disadvantage, a 13 and a 20.
The 20 will hit.
For a total of, correction, 16. You. I only now realize it. It is you. All of you. You are my curse. I hope you make peace with your gods, because the next few moments will be your very last. That is the end of his turn. As Vasilka, you take yours.
Okay,
I'll say this, Ramirez is not looking good.
okay.
Yeah, no one really is.
No one's
Yeah,
looking
no one's
good.
looking good at this
Okay.
point.
Free action. Ramirez, I'm gonna give you the potion of invulnerability. And as an action, fuck, it crashed.
Describe it, I'll do it for you. What's up?
Yeah, as an action, I'm gonna put both hands on the back of the Shield Guardian, and I'll put a spell on it. And as soon as he's strong, he's gonna activate it. The spell is Aura of Purity, the healing aura. I don't remember the name. It crashed at the moment.
Enough
I'm
of
putting
all of
sheet.
that.
Aura Vitality.
Vitality. Yeah, Aura of Vitality. That's the one. Sorry. It crashed just at that moment. And I'm gonna, oh my god, use my movement to not end there. I'm gonna say behind the Shield Guardian because I really cannot see anything on the map. And
Yeah.
bonus action, oh my god, can someone roll me a d20 there, please? +4 for spiritual weapon.
Total of 8.
8. That's a miss to Rahad.
Against Rahadin? Engaging Rahadin.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, the spiritual weapon when it's against Rahad.
Oh wait, you're talking to me?
Yep.
Yes,
For
it's just like
8 to hit.
Your name's Rahadin.
Let's get used to it, dude. It's his first day as a character. Alright. Is that the end of your turn? As you're ending your turn behind the Shield Guardian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Shield
As
Guardian.
you pass by Strahd on the stairs, he's too busy, like, really slashing at this huge giant Ramirez. The end of your turn, Strahd is gonna. This is top of the round. I'm just tracking how many legendary actions I have. He is gonna go ahead and he can't move. He's grappled.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to move anyways. Unarmed strike. Just keep on doing that against the one who's grappling him. It's a disadvantageous 14 to hit. Basilica, and if you turn into Javik's turn, Javik, top of your round, you're at 4d6 bleeding damage, necrotic halved. Let me roll that. And half it. 6.
Sorry.
So half that?
No, 6 is it halved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Not bad.
I believe so. Hold on. Did it rule correctly? I don't think so. I think it just ruled 6. So let's. Okay.
No, it's a 2 plus
Did it? Is there an actual roll in there beneath the
2
6?
plus 2
Yeah,
plus
it
4
is.
plus
It-
4
it's
divided by 2.
2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 and
Cool.
5.
I just don't see the rule for some reason when I mouse over it. So that's cool.
Okay.
6 is the damage you take.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is I'm gonna. No, you know what? I still have. Nah, he's still good there. So he's grappled.
And taking
I
damage
would
from
have
sunlight.
advan- Correct, and I would have advantage against attacks on him, right? Because he's grappled.
Grappled only
Or did he
reduces.
just?
It only reduces speed to 0. It's not restrained.
That's what I think. Okay, I get those two
Mhm.
mixed up. So what I am gonna do, I'm gonna attack him once with the claws. This will be at advantage though because I'm flanking technically And-
you are not flanking.
with the shield guardian.
No, flanking will be like this. To flank with
Oh,
the
I
shield
thought it was
guardian,
a
you'll have to
ghost
be
like
like
Hero.
this.
Can he move there?
No, it's
No,
wall.
that's already taken. It's a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still
fine.
have those lingering wounds on you?
Yes,
Yeah, I already do.
you already took damage.
19?
You already took,
Oh,
took
you
damage.
already did?
Yeah, I already took it.
So
Okay. Oh, we rolled the
Okay,
exact same
then I'm.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do one claw attack. That's normal.
31
31,
hits.
get fucked. That's 20. So he takes 20 full damage because they're magical and everything.
True.
I'm also going to use the shield. I'm going to use a bonus action, and I'm going to try to prone him. Yes. So we just need to make a athletics then. If I'm going to
Athletics.
prone him. This I have advantage on. Sorry, there's so much to fucking talk. God damn it.
Making disadvantageous.
Oh no, yeah, he's
Sure.
a disadvantage.
He-
He's in sunlight.
Yes.
So I win.
15 versus your 18. He's prone.
Correct. And then I'm going to use the other 2 attacks. Now I have advantage on him. Advantage 1 and 2 for a 28 and a 30 to hit, or excuse me,
Plus
28 and a 29 to hit.
the total
For
damage.
15 and 20, so that's 35.
There's 35 damage. You're doing damage to him. You're quickly wearing him down as one feral being engages the other.
And that will just be my turn.
Fair enough. Still at disadvantage because he's in sunlight. He's gonna go ahead and unarmed strike. Or Ramirez once more trying to get out of that grapple for a 27 to hit for a total of 12 plus 14.
I'm gonna have to just do it
Halved.
at this point. I'm gonna use my runic shield to make him reroll.
Reroll. Okay.
You can use a reaction to force an attack to reroll.
Do I reroll disadvantage again, or do I just reroll the die?
I think you
He
just
rolled-
rolled.
I think only one die.
One die, 1d20 plus his bonus to attack.
But you probably have to use the third
Yeah.
roll.
But I have to use it for 17.
Which misses.
Misses. Okay.
Alive.
Bucephalus and Rohaden.
Rahadin will move. We'll have his nightmare fly him up to here, right in front of the shield garden, nearby Vasilka. Ah, fuck, my roll 20 is crashing again. We're gonna use the control me. We're gonna use our bonus action to use Deathly Choirs. Everyone within 10 feet needs to. All of the disgusting adventurers within 10 feet of him have to make wisdom saving throws, DC 16, if I remember correctly. And then he's going to make 3 attacks against the shield guardian.
So that doesn't form. Why hits me, doesn't it?
Well, where are you ending your turn?
Right.
Because I'm moving you, not you. Where are you ending your turn? Like where?
Oh, did I crash before?
Where are you ending your turn?
I
Like,
was ending my turn. Right. Oh fuck. I was trying to end my turn right in front of the shield guardian. So, why am my like right there?
here.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be Vasilka, Shield Guardian. You get to choose all creature. Like we can hear. That includes Strahd, my guy. Okay, that's fine though.
Oh,
Strahd.
it does. I can't choose.
Oh,
No.
and Zavik is just straight immune to it.
So Avik is immune to it. He has mind blank. Strahd runs Ravage rules and wisdom saving throw. He's gonna save against it. He's not faced by these screams. Rule a natural one. You can hear the screams of Tatiana's soul.
He has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Oh yeah,
He's in sunlight.
only ability checks, I believe. Actually, that's a good point. Let me check
I think
that.
it's only attacks and ability checks.
Yeah, as on attacks and ability checks, not saving throws. So rule was a 22 there to save against it. That's good.
God relishes in
if-
screams.
If we consider the circumstance, I feel
What
he
circumstance?
feels
If my grandma
Irina
had
screaming.
wheels, she would be a bike. Okay, we're moving on.
And then 3 attacks against the shield guardian.
Okay.
That's very bad.
Okay.
Or half as much on a successful save, so he still takes 6 psychic damage.
Everything hits.
Considering the circumstances.
I think the Shield Guardian has AC of 17. Let me check. Yeah, 17. Everything hits.
Using the character for the first time, still learning. Can't pick and choose who that
How much damage total, my guy? Or am I gonna do it for you, I guess? 10.
Ooh.
I did it already, don't worry. 54 damage for the Shield Guardian.
I don't see it applied on the health bar.
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Coolio. Anything else on your turn, Rahan?
Nope. That's the end of
Okay,
his turn.
hold on to your legendary action then. Strahd's armor is still up.
Dang it, I thought it was down.
It's gonna get up from prone and start clapping up those stairs at the top of its movement, I suppose. So that'll be 15 and an action dash for another 30. Up the stairs it goes. All right, cool. Good turn. What's the range on its lightning? Probably way out of range, but I'm just curious if it can actually do anything. No, 60 feet range. It's gonna go up those stairs. Shield Guardian's turn. At the beginning of its turn, after all that damage taken, it recovers 20 HP.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Do you wanna deal with Rahadin or you want heal? I need that. your input.
I'm at 6 health right now, and have 2d6 damage at the start of my turn. So I don't care. I don't think you can heal enough to make that useful with him. I don't know.
The 2d6 damage that you're gonna get is from Rahadin, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
it is halved.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
assuming I get no other. I also have 2 legendary actions that are going to hit me this turn, so it doesn't matter.
Savik, what do you think? What do you want?
It's up to you. I mean, I think Rahadin's the bigger threat,
Okay.
but I don't think we
Bigger
can
threat.
out heal damage. You never can.
Yeah, I know that. I'm aware of that. Well, in that case, the Shield Guardian is gonna smash Rahadin on the chest, pushing him down. A strength check.
Strength contest.
I mean, you could, yeah, that or you could try and prone.
Rahadin went on his ride, took damage, and said again.
And,
Wow.
Okay, and again, he goes for both arms with it. Come on! Inspiration on this. The Shield Guardian needs inspiration. Can you roll again, Rahadin, please?
Rahadin.
Freaking he's trying to shove me.
Yes. Come on, not one. Dang it!
Oh,
Okay.
no such luck.
Yeah, that's the Shield Guardian. He doesn't have bonus action at the moment.
Ramirez.
Okay. So 2d6 damage I take at the start of my turn. Half.
Yep.
Make it again.
You want to roll it or want me to roll it?
Either way.
8 halved for 4.
Ha! I am still standing.
I can feel your heart failing, Ramirez. Taste the blood on the air. Do your worst.
Hey,
Last strike.
You can push Rahadin.
All succumb to the shadows of the Count. You will be no exception.
How bad does Rahadin look right now? Is Rahadin bloodied?
Yeah, he's bloody.
Okay. Okay, give me... I'm debating which tactic to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I... Okay, we're going to go ahead and, Vampiric Bite at Rahadin. For 10.
Wait,
Gonna miss.
how are you doing that?
He has reach. 10 foot.
Oh.
For me. And
Oh.
also, I don't even need 10-foot reach, because your counter is here. All squares of a horse you count as. The big downside of being a riding. We're gonna try that bite
He goes for your ankle.
one more time.
Alright, go.
15, which is also gonna be a miss.
Does not hit.
Okay. Well, bonus action. Anything that I can do with a bonus action that's useful at this point.
Drink the potion.
It doesn't matter. I have 2 hit points. Resistance to damage does not matter. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll free action hand the potion to Zavik so that it's sometimes I can't reach Basilica.
Woo! Just passing it along. Fair enough. End of your turn?
Yep.
Top of the round, Strahd covers his legendary actions. I, too, once believed myself a hero. Ordained to be a leader, foretold conqueror, I was victorious on the battlefield because I was just, because I was right. He digs his claws into you, Ramirez, for a disadvantageous 26 to hit. Taking you down.
Runic Shield it is the only I have for action back, and got Runic Shields left.
1d20 plus his 10 bonus would be a total of 11 to hit.
Buys me a round, but it's not going to be enough.
No.
Buys me a attack. Miss.
Okay, you stand your ground. As he continues to attack you, he can speak. Because I was right, because I was just, but the truth is, I was weak, idealistic. I allowed others to take things from me, as I allowed Sergei to take from me my people's adoration, my army's loyalty, the woman I loved. It was when I killed Sergei that I came to have what I thought was a more balanced view. I was the warlord. I had it all backwards. I was just because I conquered. Right, because I won. Might makes right, and it was my victories that gave me the moral justification to rule. I made the hard choices. I deserved Barovia. That is going to be the end of his turn as we move on to Basilica.
Okay. Savik, how much HP you have? Or how bad you're looking? You're looking abysmal?
Pretty fucked up. Bleeding
Bleeding
everywhere.
out. Digging dipper just to throw it away.
I don't have many bonus actions. Okay. Strahd is not bloody yet, right? He's still looking.
No, but he's in sunlight, taking damage from the sunlight as well at the beginning of his turn, and not recovering from his wounds. He doesn't seem to. I mean, he's taking damage, but he's so focused on his rage that he's becoming careless.
Okay.
It's less bloodied, more like mist falling off his form and stuff. He's beginning to like tear away at places as vampires do, unmanifest. You're killing him.
Okay. I'm gonna fly to the other side of the map, avoiding the opportunity attacks with the flight. I'm gonna take the potion from Savik. Is it?
You can have it. I don't need it.
So just so we're on the same page. Just so we're on the same page, if you want to avoid it, opportunity attacks, you'll have to go around Rahadan and his mount too.
Oh yeah.
So
you're right.
that would be like a total of like there's
I'm
30.
flying.
Yeah. There's 30.
Fuck! I crash. Oh my god.
I mean, in reality, to avoid opportunity attacks, you don't actually have to do that.
Can I fly up? That's what I'm saying. Like I was planning to fly.
I mean, if you do that flight path, you avoid opportunity attacks from Rahadan.
True. So
No,
there's
but
the-
Rahadan counts as every square in the horse.
Correct.
If I fly up in the sky, can I avoid opportunity attacks?
No, you'll go in an arc, which is taking even more space mathematically. But what Martin just said is
Okay.
true. You could just move like this, and yeah, okay.
Okay. Just it's not gonna be that good enough.
What was your plan on your turn?
Drinking the potion, and
You are resistant to all damage for the next minute. Go ahead and add that counter potion of vulnerability.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna use the Spirit of Markovia to hit Strahd of this. To hit Rahadin. I need that guy out. Yeah. To hit Rahadin. And he's gonna be flanking with the Shield Guardian, so... I cannot move it.
Fair?
Just roll 20 is being a pain.
No, it's fine. It's just suffrage.
And a spiritual weapon. 2 rolls.
No luck.
14 doesn't hit, I guess.
No.
That's it for me.
Javik.
Okay.
At the end of her turn, you can use another legendary action to attack the shield guard,
Okay.
Okay.
chipping away at this metal thing. Does a 21 hit?
I'll use disadvantage on that warding flare. I'm gonna blind you as you are attacking me.
The shield guardian. No, so
Yeah,
Basilica.
He can
Shield.
flare.
Shield.
He can flare on other
okay.
targets. Yeah.
well, it's not.
He has to take the second roll, correct?
Or
It's
do-
a disadvantage, not a reroll.
You
so
pose disadvantage.
the
21 to
first
hit
roll.
hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Runic Shield is the evil one where it's you must use the new roll, and so I have a track record in this game of causing it to crit friendlies.
Yup.
You've actually done that? I don't even remember that.
So
I've done that like 3 times. The first like 3 times I used it were caused crits on friendlies.
okay, so that was a scimitar hit against the shield guardian and of legendary action. Javik, it's now your turn. Go ahead, Nick.
Okay.
Lingering
I'm gonna use
wounds.
5 feet of movement. Yeah, roll for me.
I am. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
That's fine.
This halved. 6. Wow. 3.
Wow.
Yeah, that. There's not blood left
Keep
to
that
like
range
out
up.
anymore.
So I'm going to use 1 attack against Rahadin.
Okay.
My claws. This. Nah, you know what?
Are you attacking the mount? Are you trying to prone the mount so it will fall?
Well, I have an idea. I don't.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Can I prone?
I like ideas.
Well, I'm gonna try to prone, but I could prone Rahadin either way, and he would still fall, though, right?
Both of them.
Because he would just fall off the
Right.
horse then.
I think you have to shove me to make me fall. If I'm prone,
can.
I'll just be prone on
Yeah.
the horse.
Well, I'm
right?
sorry. That's what I meant.
Right,
That's what I meant. I can shove you.
If you're not, if
Yeah.
your mount is knocked down, you can use your reaction to dismount. But if an effect moves you against your will, you make a dexterity saving throw or fall off the mount. If you're knocked prone while mounted, you must make the same saving throw.
Okay, either or.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Sounds
So
fun.
I'm gonna use 1 attack first, and I'm. No, that's not what my main goal is, though. But do I have to declare it before that? That's what I actually didn't read. That's my bad.
The
Probably.
shield.
No, I meant reckless. If I can just decide to activate it whenever, or does it have to be when you make your first attack on your turn? Okay, never mind. Okay, fuck it. He's busy. I'm actually gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for a reckless attack. One's gonna be against Rahadin, and this is claws at advantage. 18.
Just hits.
Okay.
Rahadin is
So you
going
take-
to use his reaction action to increase his AC. It doesn't hit.
Well,
Oh.
What
But
does
it's-
SR mean, by the way? I don't even know what
Once per short rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm laughing not because he blocked, because for the first time Lorian is reading a stat block. Like, it's
I
really
was
good.
considering
So it's funny to
using
be
it
like, now that you're the villain, you know the character.
all right. I'm gonna bonus action prone him. So my strength versus yours.
And you're raging, so you have advantage,
Yep.
right?
You mean
31!
Right!
Fuck! You fucking fallen, boy. You're fallen.
Describe it for me!
You have to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
No, you fucking fall, dude.
I mean,
It's
Oh, I just
Yeah.
fall? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, you fall down.
it's what it is. What I posted there. If you're knocked prone while mounted, you must make a saving throw, which is a DC-10 dexterity saving throw, or fall off your mount. That's the effect of barding, essentially.
Only a DC 10? It's
Only
not, like,
DC 10.
increased depending on the attack?
No. The fact that you're getting this alone is what barding does. Otherwise, you would have just straight up fell.
Wait, so he doesn't fall then?
What is this? What is skill?
Yeah, you have to do the saving throw, but you can do it to the horse instead, and the horse will fall too.
Well, that
And
was
there
my
is no
goal. I
strength.
thought if I hit him,
You
he falls.
hit the horse. If you hit the horse, both fall. There is no chance. There is no need to do
If an
reroll
effect moves
dex saving
you
throw.
your mount against its will on your turn, you must succeed on DC-10 dexterity. Okay, what I just read there, yeah.
Yeah, you fall.
Horse is flying
not
though.
prone.
So I
You
wanted to
can
hit
use the
him.
Reaction to dismount. Otherwise,
No, if you hit the horse, both fall immediately, because he's in the air at the moment. If not, he will do the saving throw.
Do you have a reaction to dismount?
No,
My goal was to knock him down. That's all I'm saying. I thought because the
Hit-
horse is flying, you can't it's flying. I mean,
hit the horse. It
You're
will
prone
it,
flying things all the time. That's the tactic against flying things.
drop the
that was
horse.
my goal, is to make him fall. Because I had
Okay.
that was my plan.
Yeah, if you hit the horse,
Go for
both die. Both go down.
Why are you guys
No
targeting
saving.
horse? Nick understands that you're talking about the horse. That's not what he was doing, though. We're talking about the rider. That's it. So,
Okay.
rider gets hit with this.
The rider, it
Nick? What is the skill save for your proning maneuver?
Here,
It's yeah. Let's handle this.
it's just a bonus action to use after I use an attack action.
To shove
You just shove a
creature.
creature, which a shove can be a shove or a prone.
Correct. To prone something, it's your strength versus theirs. Correct.
Yeah.
He failed the strength, correct? Because 31, of course he failed. Getting proned. Barding gets kicked in. Barding allows the dexterity save of a DC 10 to maintain position on a horse. That's what barding does. This is, I'm quoting mounting and dismounting in mountain combat out of the PHP. Does that make sense what I just said?
Yeah. That just fucking sucks. Sure.
Does it? Is it, Nick? I'm asking you now as a player. Does that?
No, I mean I
is
get it.
fair?
I get it. It's just like a DC 10. It's like, fuck, man, I just got a 31, and he's like, he makes a DC 10 and
so-
saves, and
It is
I was
weird
like,
that
fuck.
it's just DC
That's
10.
weird.
It doesn't ever increase in difficulty.
Yeah,
But I guess
you
I
strap
get
into the
why
horse.
the rule. I get the rule.
Do
so
you disagree
I
with it?
will do that. I think a DC 10 is weird, but that's what the rules say.
Would you like me to change it? I'm more than keen on.
No, I mean
hearing
it
you
is what it is. I think that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I already said the attack was going to go for him, the rider, because I thought if he got prone, my main goal was to make him fall, because he would just fall down to his death. Because I had 2 opportunities to try to make him.
Agreed.
And so if the barding says he only needs to make a DC 10 save, then yeah, he makes a DC 10 save then.
I don't want there to
I
be
will
any bad
use-
blood from this ruling.
No.
I
There's
wanna-
no
I
bad
wanna
blood. I
explain
think
why
that's
yeah.
no.
No,
There's no
it's
bad
game,
blood
it
against
doesn't
you. It's
To-
yeah. It's just against the rules. I have a problem. It's like, what, a fucking DC 10? That's fucking
To be
nuts.
fair,
Anyone
for
can
your-
make that.
To be fair, for your pleasure, I did not do this the first time he fell off his mount. I should have given him the same
did-
same throw.
did-
Instead, I hit him with
with
19d6.
shove.
Yeah, anything that gets him off the mount. Yes.
All right, then I'm going to use just my other action then, because I have technically 3. I'm dividing the 2 attacks. The last one's going to be a shove. Again against I'm going to try to prone the horse this time and try to make him fall.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. And so I have to make another athletics at advantage.
You're a strong boy, Nick. I believe in you.
If
24.
your mount is knocked prone, you can use your reaction to dismount as if it falls. You can no longer use your reaction because I believe you already used it this round. Otherwise, you
Yes.
are dismounted and fall prone within 5 feet of it. That would be Bucephalus then. Athletics.
I did.
And your reaction was the increase your AC.
14.
We
Ye-
fall.
Bucephalus falls prone, getting knocked off. I don't believe he has hover. Nope, only fly. Is he
Nope,
using
only
momentum?
fly.
So that'll be a total of, at his current height, I'm gonna say 18d6. Because that's halfway up the
If-
stairs. Yep.
If he had hover, doesn't he fall at all, or he just stop 10
You-
feet from
Doesn't
the
If,
ground?
have
if you
hover.
if you have hover and you get knocked prone, you are prone in midair as if you're prone underwater. Same, like you're just
Okay.
you're levitating. This horse is using momentum to fly. Does not have hover speed. Takes a total of 63 bludgeoning damage from the fall as Bucephalus ends at the bottom of the tower, still alive, still winning, leaving a trail of char. You, Rahadin, are then. You cannot use your reaction to fall to dismount.
That's
You
right, that
are
falls
dismounted and fall prone in a space within 5 feet.
Oh, I don't just fall with the horse, like on top of him.
Would you like to? It will bludgeon you fall. Your choice.
I thought that was what was gonna happen. Yeah.
I think I posted the block into chat like 5 times already, but here it is another time.
I don't
If-
have a reaction to dismount, so I would just fall.
Yeah.
Right, so the latter part. Otherwise, if you don't have a reaction, you are dismounted automatically and fall prone in a space within 5 feet of it.
Oh, there are no spaces within 5 feet that are at this level that don't have an opposing.
No, but on the ground, in the ground floor, he's saying.
Oh,
Yeah, that's still the fall.
here.
fall
From,
yeah,
He
from-
still falls, I
yeah,
think, right?
from where you are, you cannot fall there because that's into an enemy, right? Cannot
Wait,
fall and
I'm
end.
trying to
What?
fuck. I'm trying to move Rahadin, but I'm moving the Guardian.
Oh my god, here we go.
There we go.
Again, Rule 20 needs, like, if a DM is moving a token, stop. Give the GM control. You know, like, so, and Rule 20 crashes.
press-
Oh, I'm gonna fucking
Oh, there is a spot right there, right here. You
So-
could jump all to.
You'll be mountless, alone without your mount. Just consider
Okay.
your choices. Okay. Everybody okay with how that was ruled?
Yes.
Okay.
It just the 30 was too cool, so that's why. But
Well,
yeah,
I agree, but, you know, I would have done the same thing with my enemies against you guys.
It is so weird that I was expecting that to like increase in some way.
So did Rahadin got any damage, or he's
He's prone.
next to me?
I'm prone.
He's
he wasn't shoved. Right. The thing that happened with the original one is that I was able to shove him when he was floating out in the middle of the thing, so there's
Yeah.
nowhere for him to go to.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Cool.
That's the end of my
That's the end of your turn. Wow. That's the end of your turn. Bucephalus is at the bottom of the stairs, is going to act on its own initiative to become ethereal. Rahadin, it is your turn.
Rahadin will stand up using half his movement. I'm gonna shoot poison darts at Basilica. 2 of them.
You have a foe within melee range of you. Those attacks are going to be at disadvantage. Just so you know.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll Misty Step first, and then Misty Step.
Okay.
in
Do I
fact,
have any AC because I'm between the legs of Ramirez?
Can I Misty Step here?
You can misstep 30 feet to a spot you can see. So yes, you can misstep over there.
Right. I was just wondering if like the elevation was maybe too high that in character I shouldn't be able to see it. So yeah, Misty Step here. Make a poison dart attacks against.
Go ahead and roll those. Does
Basilica.
Basilica have cover behind a huge creature? No, I don't think so, because that's the other end of that blade of ending your turn within the creature's space and not having any disadvantages while attacking in space, etc.
Yeah, just
That's also the halfling thing. That you can start
What is the
doing
halfling thing?
There's a halfling. The halflings get the I can do stuff behind people.
Right.
Right. It's a special feature of their class.
Okay. So against Basilica, we have a 27 and 22 to hit. I believe both hit.
Disadvantage on the first one, because why not?
Okay.
Warding Flare.
22, and then second attack.
Both hit, so yeah. That sucks. But there is no nat ones, guys. Don't worry, there is no nat ones. There is no nat ones. Good.
14 plus 10 for 24, but you have resistance to all that, right? 12 damage. And then
poison?
the rest of our movement.
Oh yeah, because invulnerability portion,
damage?
correct? Yes.
And then he's going to use the rest of his movement to move 20 feet up the stairs.
Fair enough. Basilica took its turn. Strahd's armor is still around, apparently. Oh yeah, I forgot it's coming up the stairs. Yeah, it's gonna go up the stairs. It's gonna take its sweet time. So from here, that's another 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's making its way up. Shield Guardian.
Shield Guard. He will activate the spell. And who is looking worse, Savik or Ramirez? Ramirez. Who wants it? Really? Who wants the heal?
I think guarantee go down if I don't have without any healing. So I have 2 hit points.
That's you want it. That's what you're trying to say.
I don't
to
care.
Me.
Oh no,
I Savik, do you want it? Do you need
my
it?
God.
Bro, give it to him, please.
What do you
we gotta get this
wanna
going,
do?
please.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cleric.
just like it's healing, please. Just someone take it. 8 Ramirez, I guess.
Oh,
And you
and
are not
also,
pondering
here's the
injured.
lingering wounds.
Nice.
Is the armor immune to necrotic damage? No, right?
Which armor? Shield Guardian?
Shield Guardian?
No.
No.
9 damage.
Because the sword. Okay, sure. But he healed at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
So, it doesn't.
Does his own regeneration end the effect? That's
Well,
Yes.
again,
Every time he earns 1 HP.
so like, first of all, are you saying that the Shield Guardian had lingering wounds? From where? Because I don't remember that.
I did attack him 3 times
With your
before, and I
scimitar.
realized- Yeah.
Yeah, your scimitar does not apply with lingering wounds.
I believe I used a legendary action to attack him with the scimitar, but before on a previous turn with just a regular slasher knife. Just
How many stacks of lingering wounds does the Shield Guardian have on it?
I had 2, so it would have been a 3d6. But it does say that it disappears if they recover HP.
Correct, but on the beginning of his turn, it would have taken damage. So I'm just doing things retroactively, I guess. Whose turn is it? God.
Start of turn effects trigger in any order. If I remember correctly. But
Whose turn is it?
Ramirez.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay. So I am alive and not dead. This is good. So
I'm still up with 8.
yes. Okay. How do we do this? Because it's an action to give someone else a healing potion.
Bonus action to drink it.
Yeah, but I'm going to... Let me just double check one wording on one thing.
Please be sure to double check things on other people's turns.
Yep, sorry,
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't work because he's considered undead. 2 stabs against Strahd with voltage. 20 to hit and 14 to hit.
The 21 hits, and then as you go for a second strike, he's gonna cast Shield, increasing his AC to +5,
Yeah.
for which will miss. So for the first one, 7 + 3 + 2.
+6, because I'll pump Giant Smite on the first hit. Because that's the way I always do it.
Sure.
So
A total of 18.
Yep.
All right.
And then free interaction, I'm gonna give Handisoff a healing potion.
Yes.
Alrighty then. End of turn.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Retaliating once more, Strahd is gonna go ahead and wrench your voltage out of him with that chill spell, deflecting it away. And he's gonna go for his last legendary action of the round for an unarmed strike against you, Ramirez, of disadvantage with 19 to hit.
Shield.
Shield
I'll
back.
shield myself. And so 2 can play that game.
And he, in his weakening state, as mist begins to sort of fall off him, and out of his wounds they pour out, he begins to shudder out a breath, still grappled in corner. I am not unaware life in Barovia is not easy or enjoyable. The people serve me, and I am owed by them sustenance, not comfort or luxury. It was right that they suffer as I did. And you have showed me they harbor no gratitude for the lives I allow them, the protection that I have afforded them. Beginning on his turn, he's going to go ahead and strike out an arm strike against his grappler. Ramirez, it's a natural 1 for the first strike, and the second strike of 25.
Oh, that hits. I only have 24 AC.
Rahadin's just like nodding along with like a wide smile at everything Strahd's saying.
Just hyping him up. Yeah,
Yeah!
yeah. Get him! Alright, for a total of 8 plus 11 necrotic. I'm getting so tired. Like, so lightheaded right over here. 8 plus 11 necrotic
Rahadin, the
damage.
best hype man.
What happens to Ramirez after taking that
I
damage?
go down.
Go down?
Why do you go down? Why? How much?
What?
It's
That's 13 damage, right?
11 half.
13.
Yeah, 13 damage. That's
Yeah,
enough
that's
to take you
down.
down? Okay.
Yeah. Do you shrink down to your usual size?
Yes.
Okay, shrink it. Oops, sorry. Go ahead and set it. So that's both my attacks. No longer grappled. I'm just mini handling the conditions here. Ungrappled. Fucking thank Christ. Strahd's gonna use half his movement to get up from prone. Because for some reason I didn't do that yet. Because I'm fucking dumb. I believe Hex drops. Yeah?
Oh yeah, Hex drops.
Both of them? Yeah, and Hex beats Curse?
Yep.
Okay. And no longer prone because he uses half his movement to get back up. And then he turns toward you, Vasilika, seeing Ramirez down on the ground, dying. You took my tome from me. That was my mistake. I wanted a challenge, and I've received it. But now I shall have it back. You should have ran when I gave you the chance. Alright, so that will be, I believe, end of his turn. Not regenerating because he's sunlight. Just make sure I handle him correctly here. Yeah, end of his turn. Who's on deck? Vasilika, you.
Rahadin will use a legendary action at the
Yep.
end of Strahd's turn, coordinating attacks with his brother to make a ranged attack against Basilica.
Disadvantage on that.
Flare
I have
again.
one left.
Okay.
Mhm.
A natural 1.
Okay.
Okay, so natural one, your dagger flies, and while it usually returns to your hand and such for you to throw another one, this one lodges off in the wall. You'll have to recover it from where Basilica is standing over here in order to use that ability again. You no longer have
Like
the
this
slasher's
wall?
knife, like here.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Natural
Okay.
one. All right. So I'll just draw a little circle where it dropped. That is end of legendary reaction. Vasilka.
Free action. I'm gonna kick that knife down to the bottom.
You just pick it up.
Falls.
Oh, you kicked it.
I
Yeah.
I
kick
think you
it
said you're
down.
taking it.
No, kick it down to the bottom. Okay.
You hear a little clank as it clanks off the animated armor on its way down.
There.
Alrighty
Oh
then.
God, what do I do now? So Strahd is not prone anymore, right? No. He's
No, he got up.
bloody. Okay, this is my last round with the wings. So I'm gonna fly around this, putting myself behind the shield guardian.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray against Rahadim. Like 3 orbs of fire is gonna come out of my back and just hit him in the chest.
Oh,
hit.
3 hit. 7 plus 8 plus 5.
20 fire damage.
20.
Is he bloody or he?
I am bloodied. I told you before I was bloodied.
Okay, okay. Are you alive?
I am alive.
After that, oh my
Standing true.
Okay.
He's been through war. He's been through killing thousands. He can stand this.
And he, as the 3 orbs of fire are hitting him, and he's trying to avoid them, he gets impaled by the spiritual weapon. 27 to hit, 12
Just like a ramming charge. Oof.
Yes, exactly. As soon as he sees the last light of fire, the spear comes behind it. Does it hit? Does it kill you?
I am not dead, but it hits.
Die! That's all for my turn.
I owe you all a debt of gratitude. You've shown me the bars of my prison. For all these years, I thought myself the master of Barovia, but I see now. I've been yet another prisoner of it all. A cell of my own making, twisted and enforced by my own patron. It is again my weakness that must be sacrificed on the altar of progress. And I finally come to the realization I am the villain. I have always been the villain. I cling to a paltry cloak of honor. I invented rules to restrain myself and sought justification for my rule. But I see now justification only matters to the just. He's gonna take his legendary action to strike out at Ramirez on the floor for 2 failed saving.
Fuck.
Yes,
That's a
No,
crit.
it's 2 either way.
that is a crit.
No, it's
2
disadvantage.
failed.
Yeah.
Disadvantage at 27. Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been a crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justification
You learned something
only
about the-
matters. Go ahead.
You learned something about the darkness after spending so long in Barovia. You learned to like it.
Looks up to Rahadin. Looks onto his wounds. Looks onto his dying form. You should have accepted my gift when I offered it to you, brother. But I suppose I shall see you again in the next cycle. Bucephalus, to me! And then you see he plans to move behind to the wall behind him. He can't do it so now because he already used his one action to strike out, leaving Ramirez to his fate. Vasilka, it is end of your turn, I believe, so we're on to Javik.
That touches all but you, my lord. I will see you again soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Oh, what happened to my sheet? Oh, that's right. I had to reload. It failed for me now the first time too. Okay. I'm going to use. Oh, this is a good song. I'm going to use the claws one time. And I am going to go. You know what? I'll go reckless because we need to do some stuff. For a 25.
25 hits. Sorry, I was looking up shield. Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh god. Say it, no.
I'm like, he's not wearing his armor. It would have not hit if he was wearing. I have 2 ACs, you understand. Anyway, does not hit. Hits. Oh my god, Nick. Sorry. Claws hit
Okay.
for a
16, and then I have a. Is there a way to grapple someone and then like take them to the edge and then make a shove attack?
You can let go for free.
Okay.
That's what I did to Ramirez. Essentially, I grappled him, I moved him, and then I just let go.
I think he means like moving him around you, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
I was taking a risk. I was like, well, maybe he'll die from the fall, but I don't know.
Well, how we did it before, right? When
I know.
when-
I'm just thinking because we have sunlight here. I'm
Mhm.
just thinking we have sunlight here. He's dying from it, but if I was to shove him down a tower real quick, he might just splat and die. But that's a big risk because I don't know that. No, okay, I'll keep him here. Then fuck it. We're just gonna go right through.
Alright.
We'll do the bonus
We
action.
need to grapple him, because remember, Ramirez is no longer holding him.
Oh, that's right. Can I?
Preparing to leave.
He looks like he's about to face through the wall once more, escape out of
Yes.
the sunlight.
Okay. I still have an action because the claws give me an extra for a total of 3, but the other action can be a grapple.
Mhm.
So yeah, the other one will be a grapple. Athletics. I have advantage on this.
Also, you still have lingering wounds. I keep forgetting. Sorry. 46. 16. 8
Oof.
damage. Athletics. That is for a grapple, correct?
Yes.
Versus Strahd's athletic. A wizard. Many things, but not
Yes.
not strong. 8.
Not a strong boy.
Not in sunlight. Grapple once more.
Yep. So he's grappled, and then I have 1 claw attack left. Normally I have 3, but now I have 2. You know what? Bonus action, just for funsies. I already have it, but we'll try and prone him. Another athletics.
$12.
Get down on the ground. Fucking grovel. And then 1 claw attack. For 25 for another 17 damage.
17 damage. You're doing him in.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. On its turn, Bucephalus moves through the ethereal realm, heeding the call of its master. That'll be it for Bucephalus. Rahadin, it's your turn.
Devik, you haven't received any healing, right?
Nope, I
No.
don't think so. No.
He doesn't. But
I already did that.
he already rolled.
Yeah, that's why he took the 8 necrotic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
We
rolled
wrote the
it.
exact same thing again.
Mhm.
Alright. Rahadin, on his turn, will run towards these disgusting adventurers that are attacking his brother.
Disgusted?
And attack Zavik with his scimitar now that the slasher knife is missing. 14.
Fail. Fail.
You get 3
18.
attacks.
Fail.
Oof. Don't even need you need to use your tail. Alright. This is how it feels, Lorian. This is how it feels to be me. Alright. Anything else in your turn? That's it for
Rahadin's
Rahan?
Anything else?
just glaring. It's Zavik. Yep. And that's the end of his turn.
Cool.
No, actually. I still
Okay.
have a bonus action. Forgot about that. We're getting used to this character. Wisdom saving throws.
Can't. I have mind blank.
Everybody within 10 feet, though.
Oh, that's true.
Only the Guardian, then. And Strahd, again!
Is somebody
Dying.
deafened when they're unconscious?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Because you can wake up from
It would
sleep.
just be one, but it would only be one failed saving throw instead of
Yeah, but I'm
two.
at
'cause
two,
It's not a melee
so-
attack. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh well.
That kills him.
Yep. I'm
Wait. No. You said when you were doing arena stuff, you
Yes.
said that people unconscious still roll the wisdom saving throw. Oh, half damage.
Doesn't
forget it.
matter on half.
Yeah, half damage. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh shit.
It's another party member down.
Okay.
Alright. Soldier operates. Strahd rolls wisdom as well. He understands. He understands the tactic. Sometimes there is a sacrifice to be paid as he takes the full 11 damage. I've been tortured for the years by these whispers. I can take it. Alright, Strahd's animated armor proceeds up the stairs, still moving up the tower, just to prove a point of how long it takes to ascend just without flight. Shield Guardian will go... Sure, go ahead.
Shield Guardian? Okay.
Yes.
Savik, 6 HP. To you.
From where? Describe it.
From the Shield Guardian.
Okay.
And what's his name? Okay, and he's gonna do 2 fist attacks against Strahd.
I was gonna say you can move into Zavik Square for a second, try and knock Rahadin down, and then move back without provoking an attack from Strahd. But
Okay, yeah, a 1 hit to Strahd and 1 push. I cannot move like this, right? Like no, like across him now. That's stupid.
temporarily, it's difficult terrain, but you can temporarily be in an ally's square.
He will
Can't
try
change your-
attempt to push aside the Rahadin. D20 plus 4. Twice.
I know what I'm naming this episode. Rahadin literally falls 3 times. Like,
All of Rahadin.
yeah, Rahadin learns about gravity the hard way.
Even when I'm the villain, I can't. I'm constantly just being pushed off ledges.
A strength saving throw, Rahadin.
Yeah, it's a contest.
Oh,
dude.
right, athletics
Yeah.
checks. 14 and natural 1.
Well,
5.
Follow
Any-
Rahadin!
Like the Shield Guardian moves Savik a little forward to Strahd and grab Rahadin by the neck and just shove it down.
as you fall, the last thing you see of these disgusting adventures is your brother take his last breath, and as stairs spiral above you, zooming out in perspective and the floor rushes in, that last lingering thought has you smile. Good. Splat against the ground. Well, I don't think you can survive this, dude. It's gonna be against your 14
No,
HP.
I'm dead. He's dead.
Oh god!
I was wondering,
No.
like, should I just tell them to attack me? I was thinking, like, because
No,
I think
you-
just an attack would have done it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You land
even if
beside
he
Irina's
was-
corpse, another victim to this eternal war. Splat.
He was beyond bloodied.
And
Yeah.
my immediate response, my action, if I had a turn, was to stand up and shove Rahadin.
Yeah. We go together and just like fall together.
For that.
Alright. Fair enough. Where are we in turn order? That's end of Shield Guardian's turn as you move back to where you were. Ramirez is dead. It's Strahd. We'll go ahead and take his legendary action after Shield Guardian because I should be using action economy. I am grappled and cannot escape. Strahd is really weak to grapple. This is awful for him. Unarmed strike against you, grappler. Javik, it's going to be a disadvantageous 19 to hit. Misses. Beginning of
No,
his
you actually
turn.
have it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No. I reckless attacked before.
Oh, true. So against you,
But
So actually, well,
19 to
Rahad
hit.
should have had advantage on those rolls before, though. But yeah,
too late now. I'm not gonna go in retrospect. It's
Yeah,
19. It's 19 to
but-
hit even
yeah,
with
I
a normal
can't do
roll.
it. Yeah, I
Uh,
can't do anything about that.
well, 19 does not hit you though.
No, you have advantage against me.
I understand. I have
He's a
advantage
dry-
and I
he's a
have
dry
disadvantage
roll.
from sunlight. Don't talk over me, please. I'm in
Oh.
sunlight. I have advantage. It's not 19 with a normal roll. 19 does not hit
Oh,
your AC.
Yeah, then no. No.
Beginning of his turn, he's grappled. He cannot move or anything. To be a real dick right now. No, I already tried charming you. I was like, I can't be a real dick now and try charming you, but like I literally did that in the
No.
beginning of combat. Yeah, don't do that. If it's not
No.
broken, don't fix it. I'm just looking at the spells real quick. If there's something smarter I can do than this.
He's not smart. Mercy, sir, mercy!
Thanks, Ivan. Oh no, it's smart, I guess. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step out of his grapple. Use my spell slots. I mean, I have to. Like, he's not gonna stand there and die. Misty Step of yonder, which actually doesn't land him in the best position. And he can only cast ranged spells that are cantrips at this point. So that would be Javik. Chill Touch has a range of 120 feet.
120.
Strahd reaches out his hand, remanifesting out of mist, not running away out of the tower just yet. He casts Chilling Touch as a hand reaches out to touch you for 13 necrotic damage. And until, while the hand clings to you, you... I thought it was like making you unable to
Can't
heal.
regain. Yeah, you can't regain hit
Can't
points.
regain hit points. There's it. Until the start of my next turn. Okay. So I'm gonna hold on to that. Chill Touch.
So just because I should ask the question, the sunlight from the holy symbol
Uh-huh.
is 30 feet of bright and
60.
then
It's
dim
60.
for another 30.
Correct.
Does he suffer penalties from the dim?
Yes.
Dim sunlight.
Yes, it's still within sunlight.
Then that attack would be a disadvantage, right?
Because it is a ranged spell attack. Correct. Thank you for calling that out. That's actually good. Let me reroll that.
I need to give folks the best chance they can. To
Yeah, that's
survive.
fine. 20 does not
fails.
hit. Fails. Nice. So still within sunlight. That's a fucking bitch. All right.
Nutty.
Yeah, like the entire tower is sunlight at this level.
Yeah.
And I'm also taking damage. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Yes. Basilica.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, he used two legendary actions, right?
Just
He'll
now?
have one. No, like during the whole battle. I
Oh,
think he still
the
has
whole
one
battle.
up.
Legendary actions restart every. Oh, resistances, you mean?
Resistance. Yeah,
Yes, he used them
resistance,
twice.
that's what- Okay, yeah. In that case, fuck, I cannot do this. Can I get here? I think so. Yeah. Difficult terrain. Yeah, I should make it even here. And I'll grasp one of the diamonds and put it on Ramirez's chest and
Don't you
push
dare.
it as I cast a spell. Revive. And revivify. So Ramirez, you're back 1 HP.
Counterspell.
Shit! I hate you!
You did it!
I
was waiting.
My last third level spell
I
slot
was
I was
gonna
saving
call
just for
that.
this. I was like, you activate my Shrek.
Oh my god.
So, I've seen so many posts about that
Yes.
I
online.
was
People are like,
gonna
"Oh,
call it."
evil! Don't do that." I'm like, "No, dude, fucking do that."
I was
Absolutely.
gonna
waiting
call
for
it. I was gonna call that.
Revivify is what level spell? Just so I understand how much of a dick I'm
Third.
being. Yeah, no, just
No,
it's a
it's
spell.
what level did you cast it?
I'm casting at 3rd level.
I'm casting at 4 because I don't have 3rd level spells.
So you can still maintain it if you win the DC.
Of Arcana. I'm
if
gonna
it is-
use everything I have. Okay.
So it's Strahd rolls against it. DC is 10 plus
10.
spells level, so he is rolling a spellcrafting ability, a spellcraft check against.
It's not a
before
fight.
hitting
No,
14.
it's just his 20. Sorry.
Okay, don't
Don't
worry.
you dare.
Just to see
No,
if I won in a fight. Let's say 23. You see, in a fight, I will have won. That's unfair.
Arcana.
Question though. The diamond, you retain it, correct? You didn't, because the spell does not... Does it cast and then get countered?
No, it's still.
I think the diamond is kept. I think so. I'm not sure.
You attempt to interrupt the creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell, the spell fails and has no effect.
Success, the spell fails and has no effect. I think that.
Fails.
I'll go look up. I'll
Thanks.
go dig up.
Thank you, dead guy. Please look up the rules for me. Thanks. Fair enough. Well, that gets countered anyways. That's his reaction. I have to remember that. Use the reaction. Okay.
As I see that, I hear Strahd doing that. You ask for a miracle, and this is the miracle I give you. And the spirit is gonna try to stop him.
Fair enough.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
11 force.
force. Fair enough. Portion of vulnerability is taking down duration. Javik, it is your turn. You are no longer reckless.
I still have chill touch. Do you have aura No, you don't. Do you? Do you have aura vitality on still, Basilico?
Yes, it's still on. Every hour is still on.
What doesn't he have with all those like icons above it? Is still
Yeah,
open?
I'm
but
so safe.
yeah,
I'm tracking also like the dead times of.
yeah, because I don't have any other. I can only see the gray aura, so it just get mixed up. But I can't heal anyways. I just remember 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. 25. He's gonna go for another grapple.
Can you
Okay.
finish next to him, Nick? Sorry, or that's
you
your max speed. Like
Can I
your
what?
movement. Your movement.
Can you
you
flank?
finish? No, like
Oh, can
here.
I- oh, right here.
Or
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the guardian. Can
I keep
reach
forgetting.
out.
I don't get the flank from that.
Can you
It has
finish
to
next
go.
to him? Please don't finish next to my BB.
Yeah, please finish. Yeah. So grapple.
That will be a strength versus Strahd.
Right.
Strahd is alone, I just realized. 8.
You're fucked.
Disadvantage. No. 8. It's grappled.
Grapple isn't a type of an attack, though, right?
It takes
Yep.
place of one for
grapple.
attacks.
I'm just making sure. Yeah. Okay, so bonus action just for the fuck of it. I'm going to prone him again. That's another athletics.
On your knees
Yeah,
and
get
grovel.
fucked.
Yeah, I'm not saving against that. 20. Proned.
And I'm going to get 2
Lingering
claw
wounds.
attacks.
Keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's fine. I'm getting value. Even in death, I'm getting value out of this attack. Halved. Oof. That's 9. How are you holding up? Barbarian is doing fine. Alright. After you prone him, anything else?
Yep, I have 2 attacks for claws.
Nice.
29 for what is that? 25? No, God, I'm stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not
I
it.
can't count. Yeah, sorry. And then a 20.
And 20 hits as well.
Okay.
For
It's 20, 35, 40, 43.
bear with me.
Right? Okay.
Okay. Get this. So I countered spelled, meaning I use up my reaction, meaning I cannot shield.
Correct.
How do you want to do this? This feels like a checkmate.
As I have him on his knees, and just like he just have like in this like judo like arm twist or something, and just as the claws as he's like just beltering out insults and everything, Zavik just looks at him and just shakes his head and he's like, "Still the insolent child that you are." and he just takes his claws. He just like cocks his like whole shoulder, arm back, and he just digs those claws in twice, like right into the heart.
Right, and staking him through, you lift him up, and he looks down at you. Beast, I made you what you are. Everything you are is owed to me. I swear I will return. None will claim me or deny me what I desire, be they kings, beasts, gods, or all armies of creation. I will reap out your throat. Yours, your allies, that of Vampire himself, if he defies me. I offered you service, safety, release from my lands, reaches beyond your dreams, purpose. He begins to fade, slowly. I offered you nothing but what you deserved. Now, you will have nothing. You will die here, trapped. You think defeating me is your salvation, but I was not your prisoner. And I shall be reborn, and from the first day of my rebirth, I will have you mule and beg for mercy. You belong to me. And it begins to slowly meld away into mist. But in the sunlight, the mist begins to burn up. And just like you've seen it before, when you walked in on your party killing Basilica, just like you've seen it before with Outer Vampire Spawns, his form melds away and burns up. Like oil fumes, as Strahd is no more. Poggers.
This was
Yeah.
Did it, boys.
Yeah, we still have a whole castle to go through.
Yes. Oh my god. I hope. Did anyone did the castle disappear when he Strahd dies?
He just vanished out.
Yeah,
the ground
back in
leaving.
Faerun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes,
You wake up from a dream in the middle of the forest, a dark forest with the sunlight in the distance. There's the smell of fresh campfire. You look over, there's a Vistani carp, and who is that in the corner, in the shadows? Is that Davy? It was all a dream. Barovia, all a dream.
No, as Strahd fades, I just want to say, like, as he was going out, Zavik would just mention that you had 8 years. In 8 years, you couldn't break me, my body, my spirit, nothing. And when you return, you will be the one groveling. I will hold weight over this, and you will be my subject. And then as he does, he just gives him just like a big old growl, like in the face, like showing his fangs and everything, his fucked up visage and all that. And then just watches his eyes close and, go to mist.
Alright. Good. GG. Good game. You have done the impossible, not without casualties. Now, we face a sort of bisector, split in the road here. What do you guys as players want to do? Do you want to keep going? With the aim of facing off Vampire, committing to the ritual of Amber, and truly freeing Barovia from Strahd? Or do you wish to claim your wins and go while you're still ahead? And as Strahd's form for the giving time has dissipated away, and the mist wall that surrounds and traps you here, now that Strahd's will no longer holds onto it, offers you a way to escape, do you wish to take it? Or you want to see this to the end?
I didn't come here to do healthy, so I'll say vampire.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have... It'd be hard to even leave the castle and do everything, but if we're already this deep, I mean, yeah, you'd have to go for it at that point.
Okay. for next session, for those of you who are, no longer have your previous PCs,
Yeah, before you go there, I think we can revive everyone.
can we? Okay.
Yes. Ezekiel has the scroll of Revivify, so we need. Ramirez has been down 2 turns. I think we can get it. Revive Ramirez. Ramirez can revive everyone else. Davian, Ezekiel, even Irina if he wants. Which I say yes, but it's
So there are 2 catches with that.
He has to do it within the last minute.
no
Revivify
5
within
days.
the last minute.
Yes.
Yeah, Revivify's a minute.
Which is going to be really interesting to try and get down and back without flight anymore.
Dude, I'll just drop your body. Do you think that's my plan? Drop your body down, and then I climb slowly. Okay.
And then the following complication is, at this point, what's the additional text on Revivify?
He's talking about Revivify Sickness.
Oh no, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the Revivify targets returns to life a creature
willing-
so that's a willing. Actually, Revivify doesn't have the willing creature bit.
No.
Well,
Interesting.
it should.
Just a creature with
It-
1
it
minute.
should,
You don't
though.
want to be willing.
What are you implying, Martin? That your spirit is not willing?
To some extent, he's completed his missions. Right? It was take out Strahd, take out Rahad.
Well, this text doesn't say that, so
I
You
can
are
argue
done when I
further
say
that
you are
you
done.
died before Strahd was defeated. Therefore, in your brief moments of limbo in the mist, you would have had no knowledge of Strahd actually dying. So if all of a sudden you feel a pull back to get back into the fight, maybe your spirit will be willing. Second is why would you not be willing to come back to life? Why would you be okay with being forever stuck in the midst of Ravenloft? You have a week to consider. It's something to consider, something for you guys to plan ahead. I just want to wrap things up because I'm getting a little bit sleepy. But I want to discuss just sort of steps going ahead of you. Bottom line is you guys want to continue off with the ritual of Ember and everything, yes?
yes, at least me. I think Nick say yes.
Yeah.
Ramirez.
What are the rest of the 2 doing? I mean, Ramirez and Lorian.
Yeah, I'm down to do it. If I can be revived, I'm down for it.
Yeah,
if I can't be revived, it's just gonna be the 3 of you guys. Maybe I'll play another Eat Philip. And
No, like
Maybe I'll play another.
if you're willing, Ramirez can revive you with his dark powers.
Assuming you can get Ramirez up,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah. Do that.
Let me just check the speed. Okay, you have been dead 2 rounds, right? Yeah, I think so. So I'm dragging the body with the Shield Guardian 60. Your body drops here. That's 2 turns. With the rope of climbing, I descend 60 feet. I'll take the damage of 40. I grab Ezekiel. In less than 4 turns, you are revived, Ramirez, and you can revive everyone else.
Is there a reason that you're
not
is there a reason
reviving
that you'd be
him.
waiting to revive Ramirez?
Yeah.
Can't he walk on walls and stuff?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Why don't you?
Lorian?
Why don't you just revivify? He's asking why don't you revivify Ramirez here now? Why are you dragging his body everywhere?
Because of time issues. Like, I don't know if I can make the trip down and back.
Why
on
would you need to
enough
race
time.
against time for Ezekiel if you just said that Ramirez can use his raise dead, which is a time limit for 10 days?
Yeah, but Ramirez needs to be done in less than a minute. That's it. Like,
Yeah, so why not just do it now?
You're standing right next to him.
I don't have spell slot. I need the spell scroll that.
Oh, he's going for a spell scroll. Okay,
He's
this
going
is
for the spell scroll that Ezekiel has on him. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So the other complicating factor is Raised Dead has a problem to it. That problem is it takes an hour to cast.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're not doing
You
that.
just take a 2-hour short rest then.
We take short rest.
We're not doing that here. We
I mean,
die if that happens.
We cannot
No.
run away.
From
Well, yeah, we have nowhere to go.
the
We
Tome
can
of
throw. Mhm.
also
Go
from
ahead.
the Tome of Strahd, you've read this, that Strahd remanifests after some time of being defeated. You might not have 2 hours.
Exactly. That's the one I'm getting at. Is that I don't know if you have that. You don't necessarily have that time.
Wait,
Oh,
are
I
you
thought we had at least a while. Well,
Yeah,
that makes me
I thought at least a
reconsider.
day.
Okay.
That makes me
Yeah,
reconsider.
and I'm
I
because
wanna
then-
be free.
No.
I wanna be
Yeah,
free.
then I might just be free then. Honestly, because okay, if he comes back after like 2-3 hours, it's a TPK. There's no fucking way. We at least beat up a really good fight. Even if we tried to short rest, and say we did short rest, we spent all of our hit die between you and I. Ivan, like we'd be back up, but you would have no spells. Any creature that we run into, we get demolished. On top of his brides, on top of
You no
Strahd
longer
coming
have
back.
sunlight.
Yeah, we don't have another charge on it, because it takes what 5 out of the 7.
You'll have to
At this point, yeah.
like camp till dawn essentially if you want another go
Yeah,
at this,
and-
but
And there's no way we would be able to camp in the castle. But I'm also thinking too, and it I don't know, maybe I'm just a numbers guy or something or whatever.
Mhm.
But does Ezekiel have enough rounds left to get revived? Because he died
No,
on
we
what, the
phrase.
3rd or 4th?
We
No.
phrase them.
Phrase
It
that is
will
a
be
10
Okay,
day.
that's what I was curious.
Or not 10 minutes. It's a 10 day.
10 days.
10
Okay,
day time.
That's
So,
okay. That's
no.
what I was getting confused on, because everyone's saying revivify. I'm like, it's a minute. I think he's been dead longer, but
can't be.
but yeah, at this point, we might as well just run.
This is the branch and
Because
road I was
if-
talking about. Of you
Well,
have
right.
this few moments of grace, of the mist parting, now no longer being held by Strahd's will, right? No longer imprisoning you here, but in his game. You can call it here, like many before you have, and run and leave Barovia to its fate. As Strahd returns, claims new playthings, and the cycle starts over again. But you, though scarred by Barovia as you are, though retaining your dark gifts and your life forever changed, you escaped this nightmare. Or take your chances, roll the dice, see if you can complete the ritual of Amber. Go all in.
I think if
Does
we
there-
had all survived and like had done better, I'd say stay. But I think we probably should just bail then.
Does what's the name?
Mhm.
The ritual of Amber say anything about how much time Strahd takes to revive?
No. The Ritual of Amber did not mention Strahd specifically. It is a method to... the Ritual of Amber applies not just to Vampire, but to any dark power, right? It is a very general ritual to manifest forth a dark power and make it into a mortal, killable form. That's all it is. And I did put the whole handout in the Discord
Yeah.
Yeah.
stream. So
That's why I'm asking you, because I didn't see anything.
this information I just gave you was from Tom Strahd. A few of his passages that you've already suffered have spoken of him dying and having returned and experiencing the whole ordeal as if it was a dream. But the pain was real and all that. I did give you that passage back in the Amber Temple.
Fuck you. If we had one day, it will be like enough to do it, but
Okay.
I'd say
Without a
run.
long rest, Basilica, there's no way you survive.
Yeah.
You're not able to put up a fight.
So what would be?
I would say run at that point, because either way you're running. At least you have the chance of surviving then, even though it's sour, but you would still survive.
What we can also do is do the rematch. Do you guys want to do the rematch?
We don't have the health
We need
for
a
it.
rematch.
Like, we bail the castle. We lick our wounds and we come back. We can explore a little bit more of whatever is just around. Like, does Strahd have any magic weapons on him, something like that. We can take the torch to see if there is the blade of the blade.
You have that. That was retrieved.
Yeah,
Or-
but
or not the blade itself.
it's broken, so maybe the blade is there. I don't know. I'm just following the card. Like I really, and I wanna see the church, man. Let me see the church, okay? It's a church. It's Basilica. She likes that stuff.
The castle still holds its dangers, my friend. Just so you know.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Mm.
But yeah, do you guys want to try once more, or we are done? Like we kill him, and we are done with it.
Your characters are free to.
I would say-
Go for it.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I would say bail because coming in again, even though the heart's destroyed, or maybe it comes back, maybe not. Yeah, I would say probably just take our victory here and just make out with what we can, and
Just make out.
bail. Yeah, just make out,
I
man.
think that I think that if we can somehow the cast and try again within like a week, if that was possible, for Strahd's not going to be as strong the second time.
They'll also know that we're still here, and we're coming back in. Because either way, his demons spawn and all that stuff is still going to be here no matter what. Then Strahd will be just as he is.
I think the thing that really just
So-
fucked us up with this attempt was trying to fight within this tower. I think that anywhere else, like on flat ground, we wreck.
No.
Yes and no.
The thing that messed us up was the fact that combat started when we were scattered.
Yeah, we were scattered to
That
hell.
also.
That was what killed us.
Like, cause at the start, cause we were trying to destroy the heart first and foremost, but Basilica and Ramirez both fell, like, before the fight with Strahd even started, so they were already at death's door. Then Ezekiel got thrown off the ledge of the bridge and he died. And so it was just basically a lot of height killed us. Basically a lot of height.
Yeah, I mean it's
A lot of
definitely a
height was
factor.
fucking us up. But I think that like without
Celebrate.
any of that, if we were to just like have a straight on Strahd him, and I think that like if we can, I think that if fleeing the castle and trying again with a week is like an option, I think we should go for it, and we should definitely be able to succeed a second time.
The thing is too, we went straight for the heart, and so that drags him out like super quick. But if we go through the castle, it's going to be a much slower, tedious process, and you can't take your it's going to be a grind. There's just going to be attrition, because then it's just like, okay, you come fully stocked again, but now you're going through all of his demon horde. We just went straight to the boss on this one, so like we barely survived. But then we also have to think about this. Hold on. You have to think about this too. You have to go through all of his minions. You have to get Strahd. Then you also have to get the ritual Vampire. And so by then, I don't
think we get in their situation.
We didn't have to do this. We didn't have to do this time because Strahd just came straight to us as we were attacking the heart. But the plan was for Basilica to cast Locate Creature on Strahd to immediately to find him after like the heart had been destroyed and go directly towards him. And so that could be something that we do the second time we come here and just completely avoid, and without having to deal with anything else first.
Okay.
What you're missing is that the castle's a maze, and that we will just get clobbered by things getting thrown in our way. Even if we beeline it straight for Strahd, we basically skipped a bunch of stuff because we flew in.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we need to do the ritual of Amber today, there is no way to do it. I don't have a spell slot, and I need to do Magic Circle at level 5, I think, or 4. And I don't have it. So just by that we cannot do. And then we have to cast planar binding. That is level 5, which I don't have spell slot. So the ritual is off today. There's no way.
Yeah. I'm okay ending. I mean, we did a lot of shit in this campaign, and we went for it and we said, hey, if we die, like, that's the end, and we go from there. And 2 survived, and if 2 go on, like, we have our chance. I'm fine with just taking our chance through the mist and escaping on the other side and just leaving fate to what it is.
If that's the case, escape, I will say, like, I will take Irina out of here if possible. Instead of reviving Ramirez, I will revive Irina.
Okay. How are people feeling then? If you wish, this is also an end. At the end of the day, this module has so many endings, and it always comes down to you guys' choice. At 9:20 right now, do people have energy to do a sort of an epilogue?
I do have the energy to do.
Yeah, I can do a small one.
It's just a small one.
I mean, yeah. I have time.
So the ending that we all agree on is the gray one, not the complete victory, but escape, which is ultimately, when we first started this campaign, was the initial goal, after all. Enchantment. Escape with Strahd's death. One moment.
Did we level up?
Did we level up, Tom?
Yeah.
If we level up, a story can be different. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
No, because it gives me like a spell slot, so things can change.
I think, in the end, even Strahd couldn't hide his surprise, as death took him into the black abyss. Surprise turned into rage, and the pillar stones of Ravenloft trembled with fury, shaking dust from the ceiling of the vampire's tomb. The shudders abate as Strahd's burning hatred melts away, replaced at last with relief. The dark orbs of his eyes withering and sinking into his skull as his corpse deteriorates before you, Javik. In a matter of moments, only bones, dust, and noble garb remain. Strahd von Zarovich himself, the Dark Lord of Barovia, dead and gone. Thick clouds fill the sky. Through the chilly morning mist that follows your escape from Ravenloft, the land of Barovia is visible far below you. There is a certain peacefulness here. Rest has come to the valley for the first time since anyone can remember. A light flashes behind you. Wheeling around, you see a stately man, a being of flesh and blood, in shining armor and flapping cape. His countenance shows great strength of will, yet the forcefulness of his presence is tempered by his calm, sad eyes. His features are those of Strahd, yet subtly different. His voice is calm, peaceful. My name is Sergei von Zarovich. The time is at hand. Come. I shall escort you through the mists. He stretches out forth his hand to escort you through. With Irina Kolyana dead, hope that Tatiana's spirit and Sergei's will become one is still a light, though her spirit for now is lost. Forgotten memories yet to resurface. Shimmering light surrounds you as you proceed through the mists. Those of you who chose not to stay. Hand in hand, you walk east toward the edge and into seemingly oblivion for some time, before reappearing past the mist, past the shroud, back in the material plane, back home whence you came from. You look behind you, each of you, and you no longer see your allies. You each return to that which you first came from. Javik, you look around and you see your home forest. Though you are changed and forever unreverted, a small part of you remains. Are there any last thoughts you wish to share in this moment?
Just looking back on from when it all began with my mentor, to being in Grenwee's cabin, or sorry, not cabin, cave and everything being experimented on, 8 years, and just this whole journey, looking back on it all, I have a sense of pride. I've endured so much, and I am so fucking strong, and I know it. But coming back to this world, the one thing on my mind is I've lived long enough to, become super strong, and I've proven myself, but at the same time, I've lost who I truly was in my heart, being a furball of the forest. Perhaps now I'm the monster roaming the land, and maybe I'll be hunted by adventurers or even people of my own kind. But for now, it just kind of gruffs and hopes. Even with all his dark gifts, just a small lingering thought of hopefully this was the right move. This is what I had to do to survive, and well, welcome back to harsh reality. But after that, yeah, he would want to kneel down, take a little bit of the dirt. Excuse me, I have fucking hair in my mouth. Why? And then he just takes it, rubs it into his hands with both hands. He kind of feels the dirt, the little small rocks in it. Kind of lets it go through his fingertips, lifts it up to his super hairy face now. The Watcher is kind of just eyeballing him from the trees, and he just takes a smell of it, like a deep whiff. And he has this flash of memories come through of when he was with his pack, his family, and all of that. And it really is a true, almost just kind of wants to cry. Like he almost kind of muffles it in a way. Like there's a couple like 2 or 3 little puffs. Mm-hmm. Having to endure so fucking much, but he came out on top. He killed a Dark Lord. It's just maybe no one will ever know about it. But he's happy to be home now. But he's just gonna have to really change his lifestyle and try to adapt back to Faerun.
Somewhere out there, beyond Javik's home, back in Barovia, trapped in the border ethereal, your soul, Ramirez, and that of you, Ezekiel, rejoin with the other dead in the eternal grim march that happens in Barovia every midnight. Starting from the place where you fell, you march to rejoin the others, countless hundreds, to stare down to the precipice of that endless abyss that surrounds the castle. And one by one the spirits step forth into that precipice and fall into that which the living do not know.
Hi, Jason last time.
What? Okay.
You go.
Across the land, in the town of Greshk, back in the abbey, in that silent, hollow place, though hallowed it is now, by a single clerical presence, Vasilka, you lay down the body of Irina Kolyana, and I imagine go through the rituals necessary in the coming days to bring her back to life. In the coming days, you try and try again. But the tragic truth is that something foul, evil and ancient is keeping her soul as their own plaything. The dark powers not allowing for her to come back. Not yet. The game is still afoot, and it is not yet time to torture Strahd yet, for he has not returned. Therefore, she must remain until the next reincarnation of Tatiana. In those lingering silent days, does Vasilka do or think of anything as she reminisces on the past few weeks of this adventure?
Just thought about how she learned about the real curse of the land, just suffering, and it will be only done when the dark gods are gone. So, with the amulet of power in her hand, she'll need to find those willing that they are willing to risk their life to free the land from these devils.
Perhaps a new cycle shall start anew with you at its head. In time. For Strahd's death grants Barovia a reprieve. The fog that surrounds the land thins and no longer harms those who pass through it. The dark clouds that have loomed over the valley for centuries give way to actual sunlight, sunshine, the monsters retreating back into their forests and their woods in the coming weeks, shocking Barovians out of their despair for the time being. Barovians take the sunlight as a sign that the evil in their land has been purged. Some choose to follow your friends through the mist into new lands. Some, still harboring some measure of fear, shelter within their homes. But some realize that perhaps they have nowhere to go and no reason to leave. They can still aid you in your cause. Those few who depart, fearing the return of the darkness and longing to see their ancestral homelands, are never seen again. Those who have souls that can leave the valley, those few Barovians who have souls leave the valley. Those who do not fade into nothingness as they take their first steps beyond the edge of Strahd's former domain and fade out of existence, the husks vanishing off. In the coming weeks, the bats, wolves, direwolves of Barovia lose their supernatural link to Strahd upon his destruction and become like ordinary beasts, no more these terrifying, supernaturally intelligent beings, destined to be hunted down or driven to further reaches of the Svalich woods by the people. Even after Strahd's death, Castle Ravenloft remains a haunted place, shunned by all Barovians. Its dark immensity and threatening consonants are enough to deter locals from plundering or reoccupying it, and you wonder of these brave few who might venture there, heroes who perhaps not summoned by Strahd by the will to seek out this place, this dark place, and finish off what your party could not. You think of those before, of Esmeralda, of Van Ruchten. They're never seen again. Questions that remain unanswered. But perhaps there's still hope that they're somewhere out there, sheltered, healing, waiting for Exodus. You hear from across the land of the village of Barovia in the shadows of Ravenloft, of one Ismark Kolyanovich Lesser, who has become the burgomaster of the village of Barovia. One day you receive a letter, though he is grateful for all that you have accomplished. He urges you to stay, seeing you, Vasilika, as a beacon, to stay in Barovia and help rid the land of other threats. He offers his village as a safe haven, as well as yours. As of the Vistani, fearing that the Barovians might kill them for being spies and collaborators, the Vistani pack up their wagons and day by day leave the valley with great haste, the Barovians happy to see them go. Vampire hunters, though rumored, don't show up for some time, but you remain in waiting. Strahd's consorts are an equal mystery. After following his fall, not seen again, there are rumors of attacks at the edge of the woods now and then, ravenous monstrosities sheltering from the renewed sun, attacking at the dead of night. But do you wish to know the truth? Do you dare to ask for the truth, though it may be so horrible as to break your hearts? So be it. Months would pass in Barovia, months of peace, months in which the Barovians knew that what joy and hope could feel like, truly, and all would be well. Until it wasn't. For men can sense the ill on the wind, don't you know? They can hear it, they can feel it in their very souls and carry it as weight in their hearts. The days would shorten, the skies would grow grayer, the rain would kick up a foul mist in the morning that would not leave until dawn. And there would finally come a day when the sun did not shine over Barovia, but from behind a grey shroud, like a creeping claw. These mists would rise again to snatch Barovia by the throat. For the curse of Strahd cannot be so easily ended. You must see that now. The dark powers that lie imprisoned in the nighted depths of the earth will not allow it. They will not allow it, no, for Strahd is the darkness that sustains them. Strahd von Zarovich is the plaything evermore, cursed to run along the wheel of time again and again and again. His return is but another black beginning of Barovia. And the devil remembers his death. His revenge is quick and savage. Those that saw to his end would go screaming to theirs. Some would escape, hiding amongst the sheep and away from the wolves, plotting their next move, plotting, praying. And for those that left, for those heroes that left Barovia, Javik, there would come a day when you would wake to a letter at your doorstep. No matter where in the world you are, no matter what world you stood on, a letter sealed in familiar wax, a letter that invites you to dine at Castle Ravenloft once more as an honored guest of Strahd von Zarovich. With his dark rebirth, the mist would surround the valley of Barovia once more, carving it away from the world. The souls of the dead would never find an ever after, forced once again to live and die and live again in this hell. And the Vistani would return to the valley, Madame Eva at their helm. The beasts of the land would fall under Strahd's spell, while the burgomeisters fortified their settlements, praying to a dead god that someone, anyone, can once again save them from the curse of Strahd. Thank you for playing.
Yay! I'm clapping. I don't know if you can hear it.
Thanks, Tom, for the campaign. It was
It was fun.
really exciting all the time.
To be continued?
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue, yeah, like
The end? Question mark?
Yeah.
when is the dinner? The date of the dinner, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun all the time. And
Yeah.
thank you guys also, like you made the campaign.
Excellent play
really,
from
like,
the start.
yes. Avoid ledges, okay?
Yeah.
Lorian, stay away from them.
What?
Avoid
Avoid ledges.
ledges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could avoid
Oh
ledges.
god, they tortured me. They tortured.
Even in the new character.
even when I'm playing the villain.
So there may have been some part of that was intentional. It was also this is the most efficient way to actually take down Rahad. Just drop him.
It's funny.
Javik's just out there in his homeland with his creepy little watchers, just my only friends. Slowly
My
succumbing
only
to
friends.
madness.
My precious.
Comes back as an NPC in my future campaigns or some shit.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
he could just be like the. I was actually thinking about it. As like, what if you used him as an NPC, and you have a bunch of adventurers, us the PCs, and we're like, hey, we heard there's this horrible creature out in the woods. We need you to go slay him. And you go to slay him, and you're standing over Zavik's body, and then you find all these like scribblings and letters and this like, all this stuff. You're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
you killed a great warrior and you didn't even know it.
I mean, even better,
But then again,
a proper
Zavik's,
DM
like,
could
so
like just be like, "There's this foul beast in the forest," and you go to encounter it, and you encounter it, and like you just found this like very sad, docile Firbolg who's just like done with proper life, and it's like people fear me on sight, people misunderstand me, but if you sit down by the fire, I'll tell you a story you won't believe. And then you wake up in the morning and the mist pulls you to Barovia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. But yeah, if you ever run Curse of Strahd again, use Zavik as that and be like, oh yeah, let me pull you into. Let me tell you.
What
a wonderful place.
If I ever do this again, I would probably do this as a one shot of like Strahd Must Die Tonight, essentially, where roll a party. You're all level 14. Here's a castle. Here's Strahd. You've heard about this place from some fucking rumor. Yeah, 14, just to give it a greater chance of success, sort of thing. You don't have the same magic items and stuff that the other party had, but maybe you can find them in the castle, and I'll do it so like one shot of like, you know, you have 3 hours to explore the castle. After 3 hours, the fight happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do the... You're raiding the castle tonight.
Yeah.
Go.
Essentially, like you're the few heroes who re-ventured Barovia in the days after Strahd came back, or something like that. Maybe. I don't want to make promises. It's more like if I ever want to come back to this. Either way, I mean, like your characters had an ending to the story, and that's what I want to aim for. And I'm happy that we got that point where, if anybody wants to share any last reminiscing moments of what it is for your character now, then sure. Other than that, fun 68 sessions.
Yeah.
Almost 70.
Well, it's almost 69. We could have... Yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, what if we did one more and make it 69?
Yeah. Fair enough. Any last thoughts? Anything for me? On record?
No.
Well,
the thing Basilica will have been enjoying, like, oh, this is sunlight. This is the real warm. Yeah, that's I guess.
For so long you've been told your god is dead, your god is not. Yeah, Ezekiel's like, oh, this must be nice. Anyway, March for the Dead.
Exactly. Like, even in Dead, Ezekiel, you are jumping from a cliff now. Like, oh, that's all.
Yeah.
you forevermore jump every night, jumping off a cliff.
yeah. Like, oh no, okay.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yep. Vertical combat. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It was a good outro too.
Thank you. I tried.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting end. Last time I ran this campaign, the party first contemplated to flood the castle with the fucking lake. That was interesting. But it ended up being another great ending where the party robot, what do you call it, Warforged, got so many stacks of dark gifts on him that he ended up like just returning to the Dark Temple and just succumbing to them. Like he became like another monster in the temple. The party Dragonborn also got so corrupted with dark gifts that he ended up taking over Strahd. He became the new Strahd. Took his brides from him. Just cocked him. Like he just took his brides and reigned over Ravenloft. And then the party sorcerer, the kid, escaped Barovia but became a serial killer because he got corrupted by the dark powers. So another great killer.
Took the dark powers there.
The only person who did not take the dark powers was the party paladin. And he returned home to his plane in Ravnica or whatever the fuck. Opened a bar, whose secret ingredient was one of the monsters he kidnapped and bred in his tavern later, the White Claws. And he just served White Claws. We made a joke out of it. That was his bar. And he ended up naming the drinks in his bar after his party members. So he's the only guy who got like a good-ish ending. And I think the best part about his ending is I later on introduced him, Trent's character. Trent was joining us in the Center of Vernus. Lorien, you were around for it. You were playing your elf.
Yep.
When you guys ventured to Kennel Keep and you met a Minotaur bartender, that's the bar.
Oh my god. That was him?
That was him. He survived Curse of Strahd. He had an angel feather on him. He had epic gear on him and everything. And you guys passed on him so hard that Trent was like, I don't want to play him anymore. I just want to play my character now. I'll just play my professor. because we were
We
going to do
didn't know
this.
who he was.
Yeah, nobody asked, and he actively approached you guys with like, "Oh, you guys are traveling to another plane. I can maybe help you guys with that. I can provide some information." And you so hard passed on him that Sharon was like, "I'm just gonna play my professor now. I'm not gonna play this NPC anymore." It's just funny. But he had an angel feather from the abbot, and everything, which would have aided you in Descent to Avernus and stuff. So I do that thing where previous PCs go across campaigns just as a sort of nod in honor to the players. So I think I'll take some things away from this run, and hopefully there's some inside jokes and stuff that we can take forward in our campaigns, wherever you guys choose to go after this. Whatever you choose to run.
Yeah.
Unanswered question about this campaign. If you guys have the energy for a short discussion. Now the campaign is done, I can answer them without spoilers. If anybody has any... Yeah, I knew Ivan's gonna have some. Yeah.
Thank you. Who is Madame Eva? Like,
Madame Eva?
Because she has an interest on stopping this.
Madame Eva de Vistani was not always a Vistani. Madame Eva is actually Strahd's sister.
Wow.
Did he has a sister?
He has a sister.
Like,
he has two sisters, but she's one of the ones that remain in Barovia. She's his sibling, royalty, who hid among the Vistani. She loved Strahd when he was human. She loved him when he was mortal, and sees his curse as a curse. She sees it as he's no longer himself, and she wants him freed. That's why she's so involved in this. However, she's very ancient. She had made a dark bargain with the dark powers to become immortal, essentially. Not immortal, but ancient, like ever-aging. A crone. She's been through so many adventures that to her, every adventuring party, they're just tools. They're just means to an end. She really doesn't care about you as individuals. She only wants to make the reading, point you to the right path, and hopefully fate will have it that you succeed. As she was proven correct once again. I mean, you guys end up freeing yourselves, but not Barovia. So now Madame Eva is gonna she's gonna return and wait for the cycle to begin new. And that's why she didn't care about you guys, as she didn't care about the ones prior to you guys, because she doesn't hold faith in success. She only holds as much faith as to keep her alive and keep going with this cycle. Yeah.
The eye was the one from the Bellevue?
Yes.
The one in the castle? Okay.
The one in the castle carried the eye. The Baba Lizaga believed to be Strahd's mother. She was obsessive over him. She made a fake baby and everything, if you guys remember that. She was delusionally convinced that she was his mother. Whether she is or not is up to the players to decide. There's really no answer in the module for that. You will never find out who Strahd's real mother is, unless you do a deep dive in lore. Supposedly there's a corpse in Ravenloft that claims to be his mother. There's history, and Strahd thinks that the crone is delusional, but I mean, there's no absolute answer. Either way, believing yourself to be the one who bestowed magic upon Strahd, for having visited Strahd as a baby, Baba Lizaga gave him the gift of magic and essentially made him into who he is. Obsessive as she was, she wanted to keep an eye on Strahd, but Strahd did not want her in the castle, so she gave a hag's eye to Bellevue as a gift, and he just thinks it's a shiny, and she used it to spy on the castle. The players can also use it to spy on the castle if they figure out that the eye can be used.
Okay.
Which you have toward the end.
Strahd had a death wish, right? Like, he wanted to die.
No.
No? Okay.
No. Strahd can be manipulated into being more feral and careless and such, but he believes himself immortal. He doesn't believe he can die, and he doesn't want to die. What he wants from out of you, is for you to agree with him into his philosophies and worldview, and join him on his conquest to conquer the domains of Dread. There is an ending where you join Strahd and you become part of his army, and your ending is essentially serving under Strahd, and your campaign ends when you defeat his enemy, and you're thusly rewarded. He gives you the choice of leaving Barovia or serving him further. But that is a path of evil that requires a party to be on board with that. But no, he doesn't have a death wish. I wouldn't say so, no. I don't think he secretly wants to die. He can't.
Okay. Sergey can revive. Like he was. Is he still part of the cycle? Because he gave us like the key to exit. We saw him in the pond, but he's not here. He's not in the land.
Sergei's spirit is like every soul in Barovia. Sergei's spirit is also trapped in this dark realm. You're asking me, can the ancient dead be revived? Yes. Thanks to the Dark Temple, you could have revived Sergei, you could have revived Strahd's parents, you could have revived Argynvost, you could have revived any ancient dead, thanks to the Dark Gifts.
Okay.
Choice was yours. I wonder myself if any DM ever read a campaign where Sergei was revived. I know there was a campaign where somebody was playing as Sergei's reincarnation. It was off Barovia, it was Sergei's reincarnation, just like Irina Kolyana was. Very cool. I just didn't want to do that because that's giving players a little bit of more insight than the party has, and it's creating a certain disbalance. But if a party agrees to it, then I can see how certain TMs can run it.
Yeah, I think it's a cool aspect. But as Irina, he doesn't have any memory or limited.
There's a way to make Irina remember who she was, just that the party did not pursue Irina's subquest. There's a way to bring her to Barrett's Mire, to the monument where Marina is buried, have her touch it, and she will go through essentially what is another memory dive, just like in Tome of Strahd, and she will go through all her previous reincarnations, learning all that she was over the years, and the party will get to experience that memory by memory by memory. I had tokens for the different arenas, Tatiana's rather, throughout the years. I had that set up, but then I don't know. I guess the part just we sort of went in other alleys in the swamp, and we never really returned to the monument.
We had Irina with us at that point. I thought we lost her.
No, she was not traveling with us in that.
I don't think so. I think she was left in Valakai.
Yeah. Okay. Question: the husband of Watcher, was anything else? He was dead in his bed or her bed. Yeah,
she was keeping his corpse. No, he died. He died of natural causes, and she kept his corpse in her bed.
I don't feel it was weird. In her bed, like they slept together.
Yeah,
like in the same bed. Okay, that's weird.
She kept them under gentle repose in their bed. It's implied they're sleeping together. I don't want to delve into gross territories of like necrophilia, but like, you know, she cared for her husband and she missed him dearly, and she had family values, and it's a dark twist that players can discover and judge for themselves how they want to handle that. A lot of things to watch there are rather interesting. You guys were not even in the basement of her house. I implied there's a cult involved. I sort of did elements of the cult after Vallaki was taken over, but you guys never actually got to see her skeletons in the closet because you didn't venture the basement. Which I wonder if that would have changed your decision making when it came to the revolution.
Revolution. Well, I was not aware about the statue on the swamp. Like I would have never guessed that it will restore her memory. It would have been cool.
If Irina was with you guys, I would have done something to hint toward that, but because she wasn't even with you guys, I didn't want you guys to touch the stone, realize something, and bring Irina all the way back here. That would have been like not very cohesive, unless you disagree with me here. Either way, I mean, that's the thing. It's part of choices, right? And if the party chose to leave Irina behind, then your guys' focus was on other things. Your adventure, your party's adventure. That's fine. It is what it is.
I think those are my questions. I don't think
Anybody else has unanswered questions that they wonder about the campaign? Thinking back.
Oh, one more. How
Okay.
did the symbol of Ravenkind escape Strahd? Like other adventures, Sergei, one reincarnation of Sergei, Markovia.
It is one more likely theory than others is that there are many more who operate in secret, like the other heroes who perhaps found it before and lost it when they succumbed, or hid it away before they faced off Strahd, or were sentenced to death or something. So Strahd could never find it or scry on it or anything. Another theory that I like better is that Strahd likes to play this game. He is overconfident in his ability to regenerate. He is bored with immortality. Sometimes he wants to play a game, and that's where this module comes in, where it's all games Strahd till he grows tired out of it, breaks his toys, and then starts over some years later. That's sort of his cyclical curse. So maybe it was Strahd who hit him around. Right. To be fair, the last time Strahd found a symbol, he did put it under the care of a fucking white dragon. So it's not like he just willy-nilly dropped it in somebody's basement. He did put it in the care of very powerful beings. It's just that you guys all are also very powerful beings. If I were to play this game, which is frankly that's what it is, a game where we all have to have fun. If I would have played this ideally with a perfect BBG who's undefeatable and is ever smart, I would have had Strahd destroy those artifacts a long time ago. But where's the fun in that? If I want to play with logic, I would have had him command Kazan to destroy the whole blade, not just half of it. I would have had him destroy the symbol for Ravenkind. I would have had him hide it somewhere where you would never recover it, never find it, and etc. And to be frank, to add to that, you would have never found those things. You would have never known about them if it weren't for Madame Eva. Strahd does not know that Madame Eva is helping adventurers this way. Nobody has ever given away Madame Eva. Once you do, it's essentially game over. Like, because no other adventurers can ever succeed in finding these artifacts without some prior knowledge about them. Maybe they'll find ledgers of prior adventure or something. A DM would have to work very hard to make that happen. By the end of the day, this is a game. It's meant to be fun for both sides, players and DM. We have to suspend some disbelief here that, maybe this is a game to him and just wants to make it a challenge for himself. That way it's not too easy. Why doesn't Strahd off you guys at level 1? As soon as you step out of Death House, he's like, you know what? You guys seem like you don't fit in here, and he just decapitates you guys. Because Strahd wants a fair fight. He wants a challenge, and he had it in the end. If I ran a perfect PvG, I would have kept moving out of range. I would have kept behind walls, and I would have never gave you guys a chance to win against him. And to me, that sounds like a gruel time. You guys figured it out. You guys grappled him. I couldn't let your action move. It was fair. We were both doing things that we were capable of, and it was a fair fight. And you defeated him. And I made your decisions. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't want to trail off into this whole other topic. Where did you find the symbol of Ravenkind first? Because it kind of varies.
In Kresk, in the lake. There was a statue there.
Wasn't it that we found the symbol ahead of that and then we were able to awaken it there?
True.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. You didn't just find it in the shrine, because that's not one location I put it in. So wherever you found it, perhaps it was in there.
I vaguely want to say it was in Durst House, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
That was the tome.
Indoors we found the tome.
And the tome was only there because Van Rutten hid it there for you guys, because he wanted to test you guys. He would have recovered it back if you guys didn't succeed in recovering it, but he was testing your metal as Rictavio. So he told you about it.
I think we found it in Kresk. In the temple, in the abbey, I think so. Like in the
abbot gave it to you, correct?
Yeah,
the abbot was wearing it. Yeah,
I think so.
So it's possible that somebody as celestial and omnipotent and powerful as an angel was drawn to this holy symbol, and was like, you know what? In my mission, I'm gonna use this. Etc. But then you guys managed to, one way or another, convince him of his folly, and he gave you the symbol. Yep. Fair enough. If nobody else has any lingering questions about the campaign, I'm gonna bid you guys a good night.
Probably have some later. It's just getting late. It's almost 10. Well,
Understand.
standing here is 10.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll use the Tom Strahd commune with Vampire and tell him like, see you next in the one shot, man.
What you doing? You up? Yeah. Fair enough. All right,
Oh, thanks.
Bye.
Take care,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, have a good one. Take care.
See you.